Hello, my heroes and villains, it's me, the everyone loves resources Grand Tomato Slime Extraordinaire, and we're back in Honkai Impact 3rd, and boy, am I ready to finish up and get out of the Elysian Realm. 100% this will be the last Elysian Realm stream, unless there's a secret chapter 4 that I don't know about. And with one other caveat, I was feeling really good about an hour ago. Then I had dinner, and then I ate an undercooked burger. I didn't eat a lot of it, so like it's fine. I should be okay. But my stomach's a little rumbly, so like if I end up dying, that might happen. But regardless, I think we should be good to go. So I did try. I did intend to, do runs of this to get the skips and stuff off screen. I did exactly one, and then she came up and said we need to go talk to Vilvi, and it wouldn't let me do any more. So we got some skips. I believe I have, I think it's 6? I have 5 or 6 skips lined up. The real problem was I couldn't, like, grind out stuff for this like I wanted to, but it's okay. We will make progress on this. We will continue. I just want to, at this point, finish off the Elysian Realms story. But yeah, so apparently we're going to go see Vilvi. Oh, I need to turn the volume back up. Where is my volume mixer? There we go. I'm like, why is it so quiet? Oh, right, because I turned it down when I was trying to grind it out. Palm. I won't get the palm. Also, yeah, we are at essentially 42%. It's fine. We got to we were at 0% of chapter 3 last time, so we'll get through it. I'm also not like I said, my stomach's a little blah 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 blah. But I'm not like dying of tiredness today like I was last time. So it should be fine. Oh, at least this is actually Alicia talking to me. May, are you sure you want to enter the Elysian Realm now? It's a bit of a mess. Alicia, what have you done? Alicia, hi. Maidens asked me to take you to Vilvi. Wow, so clutch seconds. You really are getting quite bold, May. Should I be worried about my own safety? What? Why would you have to be worried about your safety? I don't understand you sometimes, Alicia. Also, yeah, the Elysian Realm has been great story content. I have been enjoying all the characters. I'm tired of it. I'm ready to go back to, like, real chapter structures and being in more than one room.
Why
do you want me to release some? Why is there a Homo here? Why is there a Homo King here? Attention, that's how you survive Sundown Alley. And don't pass it on, or I'll charge. Okay, goodbye, Homo King. There's another one. Oh, nope, it's just teleporting? Okay. What the fuck was that? That, like, a trotter? No, I didn't even get anything bonus from it. I'm so confused. So how is everyone doing? Oh. May, did you hear that? Yes, that's... Ah, steam guests finally making an appearance. Excuse me while I skip the introductions and get right to the show. I prepared some surprises especially for you. Before the big show, you get the chance. What's this about, Poto? It's Lily talking. It's happening too soon. Which means we walked into a supposed magic show. Wait, she's a magician? I thought she was a cowboy. Intense. Did we go in part of the guide? Oh, it's all hers. Well, I think maybe we should. I will. There's always been volunteers to join me on the stage. Welcome to the most magnificent show ever. What's going on? I'm a homo. Cats, I think I turned this too. This is the most I signed up for. I'm chanting extra. I'm gonna get this over with. This is so funny. Let's move into position. Here's the symbol of the way. Show everyone who's the center. I can't do anything. Okay. Hey, well, except for a bigger challenge. I don't like that if I go, like, over here, this one stops existing. Go faster. That's all not difficulty too much. Never mind. Let's do. Did I get these two in the wrong order? Or did I do it right? Poto, can she hear us? I don't think so. Besides, Velvy doesn't care about what I say. I didn't hear the sound effect for this one, so I didn't actually notice it up. She was complaining that it was too easy, okay? Gonna be this one now. Ah, it wasn't. Okay. I don't know why I had to be a Hamu for this, but I kind of love it. Really back to normal. She hasn't changed a bit. Is the performance over? Me. To my knowledge, it's just beginning. Turn the lights up! Now, let the headliner begin! As is her debut, the opening act will be rather harmless, but that doesn't make this act any less of a spectacle. I mean... May, I told you they allowed the snakes flying! Okay, well... Oh. Ah, I guess I'm just running around. From ultimate evasion to avoid chakrams from the enemy dolls. So I need to... Ah, okay. Wait for me, May! Ah! You know, like, I was really excited for Vilvi. This kind of sucks. Ow. What magic show is this? Potter, are you sure she's not trying to kill us? That's very fair. Actually, this may be her blandest show. It is pretty bland. Why do they get mixed up? I don't know what they were in the first place. Hey, I wonder what the next boss of Elysian Realm is going to be. I'm sure that tooltip wasn't at all showing me what the next boss is. Plot great twist and piece of rising star scorns to use the script. Hollow second act. Feast your eyes on a classic illusion. Find the queen and 3 cards. Of course, my stage never settles for less, so regular cards won't do. Yeah, maybe you're getting the hang of it. The more you say that, the stickier the situation gets. I don't know what I chose, okay. But the cards all set, let's hear it from the queen from backstage. Oh, it's good to fight, okay. What am I actually supposed to be doing? I am just killing, right? Enemies with HP over time, trap door can be raised to stop enemies that drop HP. I can also just kill it. Look, Pato, it's over. Has the show always dragged on like this? Hard to say, given that every show is different. I'm just wondering about the latest chapters. I am not to the latest chapters, so I cannot say anything about them. What game hasn't ended? What exactly? Down! Simply astounding! Welcome! Dear guest from afar, are you satisfied with this magic show? I just want an explanation why Sparkle's in them. I don't know if she is in them or if it's just a crossover. Again, I'm not to them. I'm not to part 2. I am in the Elysian realm, going through the story. Otto, what are you doing here? I don't remember inviting you. Escorting your guests. I was too busy to get the invite to me, so I'm helping. Pardo, what is this? That's it. Honestly, if anyone was to just show up in any universe, Sparkle's the one that it makes sense to be to me. Oh, what a mess. I almost forgot my actual audience. Allow me an introduction. The crazy magician of the Dusk Hour, pretender of all that is escape art, Vilvi. Welcome to my show. I guess I really thought she was like a cowboy. Vilvi, no need for haste. We must follow the script page by page. Here I am, mouse to the spiral inscription and all miracles. Yes, very good. It's the show over. There's still a grand finale, but we aren't there yet. We have to build up excitement. Pardo, you keep away. I don't have anything valuable on me. Oh, you know what? I see why. It's because the art, like the top of the hat gets cut off. And like, I looked at the steampunky outfit here and went, yeah, Western. Because I just saw like the rim of the hat. But now that I know, yeah, okay, I can see there's a top hat. I'm still making her Southern because I don't feel like changing the voice. Well, you know, quote unquote Southern. My kids look nervous. Don't worry, everybody's like that when they first see me. People often hold their tongue before they shout. Most people fail nervousness. As for me, I'm quite the expert when it comes to shouts. I've heard, Vilvi. In fact, I've been planning this visit for some time. Well, the odds. Miss Riding May, I've been waiting for this visit too. You've already taken down 2 flame chasers. When I heard you'd left, I was worried I missed out on a spectacular audience. Not sure taken down are right words. Vilvi sure knows what's best for her. May's skilled in battle, but easy to fool. Basically cash cow. Is she easy to fool? I don't know if that's true. This is all this for me. And your show has been live since the Elysian room started falling to chaos. Of course it's for you. Appropriate for her, sure. And what's this about chaos? Is that in the script? The Elysian realm was beginning to change. I've heard of this Flame Chaser's magic show. Ah, no, that has nothing to do with me. Or rather, it's out of my control. It's not important. When you talk, what you're talking about isn't a performance, it's a type of weapon, possibly to be being experimented with. So I said this before when we saw this area in like tooltips. This looks a lot like the opening of Genshin, which is supposed to be like Celestia. And I don't know if that's just like a holdover from before they like started making Genshin more separate, or if it's intentional and a connection, because there's also, I've seen a few theories popping up that mostly the theory is connected to Herta looks like a witch. So we have now, by the way, fully, or well, not fully, they teased real Herta's design. And she looks very like witch aesthetic, and there is a Hexen Circle member that we still don't know about that is specifically said to be like not into that. So people are some people have been saying like, oh, maybe Herta is that Hexen Circle member, which led to some people saying maybe Genshin is actually a simulated universe. The Elysian realm is also technically a simulated universe, not obviously made by Herta, but it is in like the similar vein, right? So I wonder if that is actually part of the intent, or maybe was the intent before it like split off. Cause yeah, this just reminds me of Celestia. Even these gems are puzzle elements in Genshin. Oh man, Genshin's good. I like Genshin. I want to get the Celestia already. I have so many questions. But all right, back to out of Genshin theory mode, back into HI3. It's not important. What you're talking about in the performance is a type of weapon possibly being experimented with. A weapon? Yep. Kevin Killer Mark 92 can hold anyone back from entering certain places. I'm so really lucky. I don't know if it was Mark 92, but I think last week specifically we did hear about the Kevin Killer. So you can control how an area changes. I suppose, but it's completely random, which is why I said you'd have to be really lucky to get by it. Does that not include not existing in the first place? Last time a device like this worked, a friend of mine ended up somewhere that had never existed prior. This place here, I've never been here before. It's been 50,000 years and there are countless abandoned spaces. They may be programmed into the core for complexity. I see. Seems you're unable to help me. Perhaps luck is on my side. Pardo, let's go. Wait, have you forgotten? Oh, this is I thought it was Pardo. Wait, have you forgotten? The grand finale is about to begin. I'm sorry, I don't have time. No, you'll like this. That's a bit outdated. I can't help it. That's just my responsibility, perhaps. Well then, ladies and no, gentlemen. Well, anyway, the grand finale is about to begin. Reverse all puppets, subvert the norm, both illusions from reality, create miracles from the unknown. The curtains have risen. The clockwork cheers. Behold, the contradictory helix. Oh. That was it? So it's a special gift. I'll never leave my awnings hanging. Alright, knowing you wouldn't mind a tag along, would you? You can come along. I've been waiting for you for so long. Strictly speaking, this mess isn't my work. But since we're in this together, we might as well learn about one another. But really, me already has a guide, so there's no need, really. Ah, so that's how it is. Still shrewd as ever, Pardo. Extorting the invites for security fees. Keep it down. May I hear you? Huh? Why are they fading into the background? Since I'm the guide, if you were to come with, it'd be unfair not to charge you as well. I hope this is working. I hope I sound really far away. I'm across the room currently. I'm wrong, you have changed. But you're even greedier than before. Wait, Pardo! It's back. Why? Because of Sylvie's signet? That was stupid. I hope that worked. This cannot be changed. It's you. But time's not up. Why are you? I saw the rain coming a day before you. Wait, after all, nothing to torn. The more we struggle, the deeper we sink.
せっかくの休憩時間ですから、先人の知恵を教えてあげます。
Seems like a lifetime ago. If you've ever lost consciousness, you'd know. Perception is instant, but our perception of time is painfully slow. At this time, some might hear blood rushing through their veins, the mortal bell knelling for the living. But this girl whose eyes are still shut needs not this moment to be heard. The roaring thunder inside goes on and on. May, don't blame me. I don't know what's going on. A familiar voice. Pado, you're sure you don't want to reconsider? We have a ton of doctors here. This time's different. Besides, wasn't this your call, Bilby? I'm sorry, May. I know I said I could be your guide, but I can help me use this shovel. Oh no, she's gonna bury us. You useless. I'll have to do it myself. They look at each other. Les. Calm down, Potter. I'm still alive. I just fainted. That was the first time. May, you sure you're alright? Your heart stopped beating just then. Did it? See, Pato, back from the dead. Be careful, my eyes go up. You don't want to become part of Mobius's research. I think I'm already part of Mobius's research. She stopped speaking abruptly. The blade was now against her neck, and the hand that wielded it belonged to May. What? May, what are you doing? Why did you invite me? Didn't I say I wanted to meet the Hersher that brought down 2 flame chasers? Isn't that reason enough? Not something to do with Aponia. No way. How did I not see it? Someone that hates her as much as I do. Relax, in this regard, we're the same. May. As May was about to pull the sword away, a force field enveloped Vilvi. No matter how she applied her strength, her sword still hung horizontally in the air. Oh, my mistake. I'll turn it off. Don't be a sitting duck, Grandpa. Snap of Bilvy's fingers, May was pushed back a step, and the sword was free to move again. So, May, what exactly is going on? You're the Hersher's thunder, so you can defibrillate yourself? Don't be stupid, Pato. All this time, and it's still the same old habits. She mentioned Aponia. You got a prophecy, didn't you? What do you know? We all been through something similar. But maybe Aponia wasn't trying to hurt you, but save you. Do you still recall the grand finale? The spiral signet? So it was you. Let me finish. I should have been the one to resuscitate you. But this time, she seemed concerned with the prophecy. You mean I came back because of her? Yep, until time is up, she won't let anything happen to you. In a way, as someone who can see the future, she values the script even more than I do. Sees the future? I know the audience member, but a magician never reveals her tricks. Let's keep going. That voice was definitely hers. If she didn't make a move, the prophecy would be... Lost in thought, she glanced up to see Pardo tiptoeing away. Me! So happy here, laughing, kicking. Since you came back from Ditto and tried Dexter for the rescue. So, I'm gonna head out, yeah? The bridge to fill in the hall. No one climbed the seat. She dug the hole already!
Anna?
Oh! She was ready to hide the body. Yep. Nope, not what I want. Hi, Grizio. So many colors, and still not enough. The painting needs new colors. But where? Grizio, you came back. What's up? Did you find the colors you were looking for? Not yet. There are so many colors here, but not the ones I want. The colors that don't exist yet. Colors that don't exist? Yes, like... The girl in white suddenly stood tiptoe and pressed one finger against the hilt of May's blade. Like that, I can see colors that don't exist. Every type of red and black. warm and cool.
グレーシュ
Grisio,
あなた
you
彼女から
please
離れてくれない
step
か
away from her for a bit.
ライデンメ
Right,
イ
May. The youth appeared suddenly, snatching the blade at May's waist from Grisio's hand. Cosmo?
コズモ、
Cosmo,
私を
are
迎
you
え
here
に
to
来た
take me
の？
back?
あ
Yes.
でも、まだ帰りたくない。
I don't want to
も
go.
う少し
I
こ
wanna
こ
stay
にいたい
here.
よ。アトリエにある色
There's
は、
so few colors in the studio, and so many
こ
more
こにある
here.
色だから、
So I
も
want
う
to stay
少し
here
ここに
longer.
いたい。
Please, Cosmo.
ライデンメイ少し来てもらえないかあんたと
Can you come here?
二人で話した
I
いこと
want
があ
to
る
talk to you about something.
それで
So,
どういうこと
what's
な
going
の？
on?
忠告し忘れたかもしれないが
Perhaps I forgot to tell you,
グ
but
レーシュと会うときは
next time you see
武器を
Grisio,
持ち歩か
it
ない
would be
方がいい
best not to bring your sword.
それはありえないわ。
Not gonna happen.
自分を窮地に追い込む
As
人を
someone
相
you
手
once
に
put in harm's way,
私がそう
I
する
think
理
you can
由を
understand my
あ
reason
な
for
た
not
も理
doing
解でき
so.
ると思うけど。
俺の前なら
Nothing
構
to
わない
me,
が
but Grisio.
あんたのような人と頻
She
繁に会
shouldn't
う
be
べきで
around
はない
people
んだ
like you.
その
Still
理由
too
は
early for you to understand.
いや違う
No,
それは言えない
that's
こ
too
れじゃ
much like
ケビン・
Kevin.
グレーシュはそういうものの
He's
影
so
響を受
sensitive
け
to
や
those
すい
sorts of things.
刀
The
にある
violent
邪気
nature
な
of a
殺意
sword
は
may change
彼
her.
女を
Wait,
待て
but that
こ
sounds
の
too
感
much
じ
like
だと
Sakura.
サクはあまあい
No,
い
I need a gentler way to
適
put
当
it.
にとにかく
Look,
俺の
you
言う
should
通り
listen
に
to
し
me.
た方がいい
It's for everyone's benefit.
あんた
No,
に害
like,
はないは
you
ず
need
だ
to actually say the words, because if you say it like this, May is just going to continue to see you as a threat. No, if you want to be painted like a French girl, like, Grisio's over there.
メイの姉ちゃん。
May, I mean, boss, you're back.
メイ、
メイ様
Boss.
どうかしたの？
What's
メ
up,
イ様。
boss?
いや
Come on.
待ってパルド
We've upgraded from
様付けはや
One-chan
め
to
て
Sama.
なんだか変な感じがするから。
No, wait, Potter, don't call me that. It feels weird.
でも、
But calling me May feels
じゃな
wrong.
かった。もともとみんな
I
の
would
ことを
call
兄ちゃ
everyone
ん
by
や
the name
姉ちゃ
around
んで
here.
呼んでる
But you
し。
deserve a special
ね、
title.
安心して。
Relax,
メイ
May.
の
Boss,
メイ様。
you're the only one with that title around
あ
here.
なただってその呼び方
If
に
you're
慣
not
れてい
used to
な
it
いじゃない。
yourself, just call me by my name like you used
い
to.
や、ダメだよ。
Oh, no, I.
私のよう
How
な
you just
商
in
売
the
人
business
は
is very important.
それはもはや
The
一つ
title
の
boss
組
has
みた
brought
い
me
なも
lots
の
of
だよ
good luck in the past.
特にまだ
Especially
黄
back
昏
in
の
Sundown
街に
Alley.
いた頃は
Didn't matter who I was talking to,
相
everyone
手
was
が誰
boss.
そうすれば
If anyone
万が
over
一
here
誰
is,
かに聞か
most
れ
of
て
them
も
will think I'm
ただ
doing a
任務
debrief.
の安心してだな
Don't worry, boss. We've got everything you need right here.
そしてその
How do they
存在
catch
し
this
ない旦那
non-existent
を
boss?
捕まえる
They're
ため
usually too afraid
や
to
ぶ
make
へび
any
にな
noise
ら
at the
ない
start
よ
of
う
the
に
boss.
相手何かが違う
By
と
the
か
time they
する
realize something's wrong, we're
あ
long
知ら
gone.
なかったわ。昔はそういう生
I
活を
didn't
してたの
realize
ね。
you used to live this kind of
黄
life.
昏の街。
Sundown
パル
Alley.
ド、
Potter,
戦後
you
も
mentioned
そこに
owning
い
the
たって
Kalpus there,
話をし
which
てたわよ
means
ね。
you knew each other before joining the moss.
そうでもないよ
I mean, I
戦後
only
の
knew
兄ちゃ
after
んのこ
joining
と
the
は
moss.
火
I
の
was shocked
丘
when
に
I
入っ
found
て
out.
まあ
I mean,
思い
a
返し
lot
て
of
みれ
things
ば
are interconnected, but even
確か
still,
にいろいろつ
yeah,
な
it
がる
seems
け
like a
ど
bunch of the Flame
そうだと
Chasers knew
し
each
て
other
も
before they became
戦
moss.
後の兄ちゃんがあの療養所の運び屋だったなんて
I would have
誰
thought
も
he'd
思い
become a
つかない
porter
よ
for the shelter.
療養所
Shelter?
うん。
The only one
の
in
町の
Sundown
療
Alley.
養所
Takes in those
あ
struggling
そ
to
こで
get by
唯一の
kids
療
and
養所
adults.
だしばらくして
It wasn't
あ
long
そこ
before
は
it
廃
burned
墟となっ
down.
たんだ
I think with a fire and explosion. Then that would have been
何だったの
Himiko.
かな
多分崩壊でしょ。
Honkai.
ああ、そっちの時代
So
で
your
も
generation
そうい
also
った理
blames
由
it
で
all on
崩壊
Honkai.
関連それは
It's something that really
変わってないんだ
hasn't
ね
changed at all.
黄昏の街の療養
Sundown
所。
Alley shelter.
崩
A
壊によ
Honkai
る災
disaster.
害。
Kalpus.
待って。
Wait,
まさか
her and Sakura
彼と
were
さ
おどうかしたの
May?
メイの
Boss?
ね
So quiet and pensive all of a sudden.
ああ、いいえ。
It's nothing.
た
Just
だ、
thinking about
あ、それ
something.
とパルド。
Oh, and Potter.
本当にもう
Don't
さ
call
ま
me
付けで呼
boss.
ばないで。
I don't like
好
it.
きじゃな
It
いし。
sounds weird.
変な感じがす
Very
るの。
weird.
あじゃあ
Oh,
わか
alright,
った、姉
boss.
様
I mean,
じゃ
May.
なかったメイの姉ちゃん
Back to One-chan. Boop. Pardo, you're not getting away. I'm taking you now. Taking you every time now. Can't escape me. Come on, Alicia. Give him my stuff.
私のことを
Okay. Well, I feel like I should go to Vilvi, but I don't want to. I don't actually like her buffs that much. But not, dangerous. Oh yeah, also, update since, last stream. We have a date for the Vengeance Saga, the musical. It's Halloween. I'm very excited. I haven't heard any, previews of Charybdis. And Charybdis is one of my favorite, like, mythological monsters, so I'm very interested to see what that song ends up being. Especially since Scylla was really good. I like Epic the Musical, if you guys don't know. Man, though, I go from not being tired at all to, like, yawning and feeling tired real fast sometimes. Meanwhile, I could play Metaphor for almost 12 hours and not feel even a little tired even after the stream. Go! I still don't know if every Metaphor stream is gonna go that long, but honestly I want it to. We'll see based on, you know, energy and whatnot. But I also honestly would like want these streams to be like 12-hour, but I just don't have the energy all the time. Go! Oh, it was already dead. We had a lot of Kevin this time. And more Kevin. I like Kevin's stuff just because of how much, like, how long May's ultimate goes for and how much I do use it. I still do like Sakura and football stuff too, though. Heaven again. I assume there's more than just this one enemy left.
僕は君に
Wow, we're clearing Kevin out. And there's the last Kevin we need. Alright. That this was Star Rail. I did an insane. Oh, hello, Benaris.
君たちの時間がもう流れることはない。
Yeah, if this was Star Rail, I'd get a giant buff for getting all of them. But it's not. Benaris on Benaris violence, go! Rawr! Oh, I guess I
そ
won.
の小道を覗いたときに諦
Deliverance. Alright, Sakura's fine.
伝染雷鳴の時 強風よ私に服従しなさい
Okay.
感覚
This feeling.
アポニア
Aponia. Oh, I'm dead.
やっぱり
I knew it.
いいでしょ
Fine. I'll see you one more time, Aponia.
ああメイ
Hey,
よかった
it's been a while, and you don't look like you've acquired new scars.
アポニア
Aponia, about
待
before.
ってください
Please wait, May. Aponia extended her hand and pointed at her
ここ
collar.
が乱れている
The man. Let me help
私
you
が直
tidy
し
up.
てあげましょう
Could you please come closer? No, there are more important matters. Was the right answer, but for some reason that answer didn't come out. The gentle request trusted like the words of an oracle. Okay. White hands reaching out from the darkness, not making a sound. They would look nicer coming from white cuffs. They didn't look like the type to be pulling strings in the
ありが
shadows.
と
Thank you. It was
う
nothing.
もし可能であれば
If it were possible, I'd rather use these hands to soothe your
その
aches
眉間の疲
and
れと
doubts. After fixing May's collar, she returned her hands to her
確か
lap.
に
I
困惑してい
have
ます
doubts. Because of
ここ
you,
に来る前
I ran into an
私
accident
はあ
before
る事故
coming
に
here,
遭遇したんだけ
but
ど
it seems you saved me. Yes,
しかし
but Sylvie would have finished grand
私がい
finale
なくても
with or without me.
耐えられないと思ったから
I could not bear
そうした
to
だ
watch you suffer even more in the possible bends.
けど
But
あなたは
you
10日後
said
に
you'd kill
私
me
を殺
yourself
す
in
と
10 days' time.
そう言ったわね
So why help me out?
それは
Because killing you
あな
was
たを
never my
殺すこ
intent.
ともすぐ
Soon you'll
あ
understand.
なたもわかるは
One
ず
need not have evil in their heart to
誰
take
か
a
を
life.
殺すあなたを助けたことと
The help I've provided
私が未来で
isn't
す
in
ることは
conflict with my future
矛盾して
actions.
あれは未来の私と
That is
あ
our
なたの間
intertwined
にあ
fate,
る運命
which cannot be stopped nor avoided. If it were up to me,
もし選
I'd
択
have
で
you
きるの
grip
な
my
ら
throat and pass that
私だって
woeful burden on to me. May involuntarily shifted her gaze upwards. There, as white as her hands. Yes, her eyes did not cross the cell's darkness, and yet she still felt she could see the white neck. As though it were in front of her own eyes, as if it were being held tightly in her palms. What would it feel like, holding it tightly?
さあメイ
Good, May. That will be
今日
all
はこ
for
こまで
today.
にこのエリアへの長い
Your
は
current condition
今
does
のあ
not
なた
allow
に
you
とって
to extend your stay here.
次の再会を
I look forward to
楽し
our
みに
next
している
meeting.
ここは
This is... I'm back.
さっき
While talking with
アポ
opponent
ニア
just
と
now,
話をした時
felt like I didn't have control over my own thoughts at all.
アポニア
Aponia,
それ
This
があ
is
な
the
た
true
の本
extent
当
of
の
your
能
power.
力なの。
Mind control. Mind control. Alright, we did that time get some of these. So let's see what we can do with that. Fuhua. Okay, no, we
エ
can
リ
go
シ
with
アから
Fuhua.
聞いたのですが、
Alicia told me your
Hey,
family had a
Samu.
martial arts style.
Yeah.
That's Alicia. She's always talking about other people's business. No, she's specifically talking about you
誤
and
解
your
しないでくだ
business.
さい。
You've misunderstood.
別に悪
I
気があっ
bear
て
you no
聞い
ill
たわけ
will.
ではありません。
That my family once started a
ただ、
dojo and developed the
私
style.
が大人になった
After I
後、
grew up, people paid
そう
martial
し
arts
たも
less
の
and
は
less
あまり
respect.
重要視されな
I
くな
rarely
り、
met anyone with a similar background. Martial arts Fuhua demonstrated. That's where they came from.
残念ながら、
Sadly,
崩壊
martial
との
arts weren't
戦
very
いにおい
effective
て、
against
それ
Honkai.
らは限られ
It's
た
a part
範
of
囲
the
でしか
Flame
役立
Chaser's
ちま
legacy,
せ
I
ん。
suppose. You've taught me much, Why isn't May voiced here? I was thinking, what will you do if the Honkai were defeated? Would you go home and continue running the
時
dojo?
間が答えを出して
Time
く
has
れまし
answered
た
your。question. It wasn't, so there's
私
nothing
た
to
ちは
say. Let's say we hypothetically won. What will you do? Why, your duty hasn't gotten to the point of forbidding imagination.
すみません。
My apologies.
本当
I
にそ
haven't
こまで
given
考
it any
えて
thought.
いないのです。
To soldiers on the battlefield.
戦場での
Tomorrow
明
is a
日が
luxury.
ですが、
But if we're
も
talking
しただの
hypothetically,
過程だとすれば、
then you're right. But for
確
me,
かにあなたの考え
going
ているよ
home
うに
is
なるで
likely
し
the
ょう。
final stop. Final stop? What are the other things you want to do before that? I'd probably use my strengths
世
to help
界の
rebuild
再
the
建の
world.
ため、そして、
After that,
しばら
maybe I'll
く
travel
旅をし
around
てか
before
ら
heading
故郷、
home. That sounds like your thing. Will you travel with other people?
一緒に旅するは
I'm
ずだっ
doing
た
this for
人
the
のため
person who
に、
should have gone with me.
そうする彼女は、
Energetic girl is dead.
私にどうやってこの世界を楽しむ
Once
の
taught
か
me
を
how to appreciate the
教えて
world.
くれました。
But before I could put her teachings into practice,
しかし、
the world was
私がそれ
destroyed.
を
Thank you, Fuhua. I'm interested in Grizio. It should be Painter.
う
Hi, Grizio.
ん。メイお姉ちゃん、
May. Are you used to life here?
ここ
Lots of
にいると、
inspirations for me to paint your
新しいアイデア、
friends. You never walked out of the studio?
うん。
No. Sometimes
た
you
ま
could play
に
with
パルドお
Pyro.
姉ちゃんのところにも行くよ。
It's nice and warm.
昔は、
I
ア
used
ポ
to
ニ
go
ア
to
お
Mama
母さんの部
Ponia's
屋に
room,
も行ってた
but
け
she's
ど、
always busy, so I stopped going. Mama Ponia? So you're her... she's nice to me, like a mother. Oh. Where are your
お
parents
父
then?
さんはいつ
Dead?
も忙しくて、
Dad was
お
always
母さんと
busy.
一緒にいる
Mom
時
kept me
間が多
company
か
and
ったの。
sometimes brought me to her office.
そうだ、
Right.
あの
And
頃は
Mobius was
メ
there
リ
too
エ
at
そばさんもい
times.
てね。
She gave me candies.
その後のこと
And I
は、
can't remember anything after that.
長い間眠っ
It
てた
felt
み
like a
たい
long
で、
sleep. And when I woke
目
up,
が覚めた
Mom and
時
Dad
に
were
は
all
もう、
gone. Cosmo and
お父さん
Mama
とお
Ponia
母さ
took
ん
care
は
of
いな
me.
その後は、
So probably
ずっと絵を描
Honkai
いてるん
incident
だ。
happened. She ended up
そう
in
した
a
方が
coma.
みんなの力になれるし、
Possibly
絵の
was
中
also
には
when the
友達が
experiments
いっぱいい
happened
るって
that turned her
ア
into
ポニアお母
a
さんが
into a
言ってた
mantis.
から。
And then she woke up. I've been painting ever since. Mama Ponia said it helped everyone. Grizio seems to be connected to the moss. Painting
こ
again,
んにち
Grizio.
は、メイお姉ちゃん。
Ah, Cosmo, you're here too. Am I interrupting? No,
ちょっと
I'm only
新し
looking for
い
new
インスピレーション。
inspirations. There's one thing I've been meaning to ask. Grizio, why are you always barefooted? Don't you feel cold?
こっちの方が好きだって、
Oh,
コズマが言ったから。
yeah? Cosmo, you?
そういった
I
話
never
をした
said
ことは
that.
嘘はダメだよ、
You
コズ
shouldn't
マ。
lie, Cosmo.
靴を履いてると
You
キャ
told
ンバ
me
スが
I'd
汚れる
mess up the
し、
canvas in the bedsheet when I
眠る
ran
時
around
に
in
布
shoes
団
on.
も汚れる。だから、
So I
靴を
stopped wearing
履か
them.
ないように
I
した
feel
の。
more comfortable this way.
今度はその説明
Let's
も
try
一緒に言ってく
to
れない
explain
か
it thoroughly. No, Cosmo, we understand you have foot fetish. It's
う
fine.
ん。 そうするよ。
I remember. Christian still feels like a kid that needs taken care of. Cosmo, why did such a small girl become a mantis? Cosmo
それ
glanced
は
at
また
Grisio.
今度教える。
I'll tell you next time. Does he have his own, or are they connected? Okay, Fool is Vilvi. Okay, he does have his own. Why is he youth? And then Mortal is yeah. Fellis. Pot of Fellis.
メイお姉ちゃん、
Do you
絵を
like
描くの
painting?
は好き。
I learned how to paint in school when I was very little, but I never painted after
Yeah.
that.
これは
What's this?
絵筆。
A brush
絵を描くときに
used for
使う。
painting. Oh, I know what this is. You wanna paint with me?
うん。
No,
絵
I
を
like
描くの
painting,
が好き。
and I like you. And
メ
I
イ
like
お
you
姉ちゃ
too.
んのことも
So
好
this brush
き。
is a gift. I see. Thank you, Crisio. I'll put it
使
to
った
proper
後は
use.
洗ってね。
Remember to rinse it thoroughly after use. Of
そ
course.
れと、絵を描くときは
And
筆を
don't put
口
in
に
your
入
mouth
れ
to
て
taste the color.
自分の服と手を
Don't use your
パレ
dress or
ット
hands
と
as
し
the
て使
palette.
っちゃダメ。
Don't paint on bed sheets or walls. What else did Cosmo say? Alright, I'll keep that in mind. Cosmo, doing much more than I thought. I love Grisio. He's so cute.
メイお姉ちゃん、
Me, have you tried that brush yet? Oh, sorry, I haven't. I'm not much of a painter. Any tricks you can teach me? Tricks?
よくわ
I
か
don't
らない。
understand. I'm just painting what I
私は
see.
でも、
But
メイ
I
お姉
wish
ち
to
ゃん
know
が
how you
例
paint.
えば、
For example, if you had to paint a crab,
May
what would you
you
paint
tell me?
first? A crab? I'd probably paint the pincers. It's a crab's most noticeable part, after all. What about you?
波を描くよ。
I'll paint the waves first. The waves?
それから砂浜。
And then the beach.
そ
And
の
the
上に
shells
あ
on the
る
beach.
海岸。
What about the crab? Huh?
カニ
It's
は
just there.
波があるから、
It's the waves that push the crab
カニは岸の
ashore.
方に流
That's
さ
the
れる。
shells where it lives.
そういうものたち
It
がな
won't
い
be a
と。
crab without these. It's hard to understand why Chrissy's paintings were so
Soda.
different. Right,
May
May,
Yone-chan,
let me tell you a
カニには
secret.
心臓が
Crabs
ない
don't
の。
have hearts. Huh? Really? How did you know?
昔、カ
I
ニを
once
持
put
って
one close to
耳
my
元
ear,
に近づけ
and
た
I
ら
can hear heartbeats. Oh, I see. In children's eyes, the world is full of wonders. I actually don't know if that is true or not. I don't know much about the biology of crab, other than everything is trying to evolve back into crab.
グレーシュ久し
Yes,
ぶりよ
yeah. It's been a long time.
当時は
I
あな
want
た
to
を
hold
抱
you in
っ
my
こしたこともあった
arms,
の
and
よ
you were so
メビウ
small.
スおばさんだ。
Is it Mobius?
メビウスお姉
Just a
さん
Mobius.
絵を描きに行くから。
I'm gonna paint
また
my
ね、
Mobius.
おばさん。
Obasan. That's a surprise. You've changed so much, but she knew it was you right away.
ラットさんは何も知
You're
ら
an
ないよ
ignorant
ね
lab rat. Children rely more on smell and voice to tell
視
people
覚
apart,
よりも
which don't
匂い
drastically
や声を
change for
頼る
shape.
のよ
Smell?
それらあの時
It looks
キャ
like
ン
the
ディー
candies
をた
I
くさ
gave
んあ
her
げ
weren't
た
for
甲斐があ
nothing.
ったわね
Why look at me this way? Are you sure you didn't put anything fishy in the
そんなこ
candies?
とをする人
Do I
に
look
見
like the
え
kind
る
of person who'd do that? Yes. Yes.
ますます調子に乗る
You're
ように
growing
なっ
more
た
and
みた
more
いねラ
disrespectful
ットさ
now.
ん
Lab rat.
安心して
Relax. She's
彼女は
Blanca's
ブラン
kid.
カの
I
娘
won't
だ
touch
もん
her. Blanca?
グレーシュの母
Kissy's
親
mother and my
私の
assistant.
助手
I'm
よ
still mad at this. She could have become an
思い
outstanding
出すたび
scholar,
に
but
腹
she was
が
led
立つ
astray by a man.
けどブランカは責任感が強い人だっ
But
た
she's the responsible one.
実
She
験室
recommended
を
climbing
離れ
me
る
before
前に
leaving. That's
私に
reason
クラ
enough
イ
for
ンを
me to
紹
treat her
介して
family
くれで
nicely.
も残念だけど世の中は
Unfortunately,
予
a
想で
disaster
きない
took
こ
her
とば
away,
かり
and
で
Grisio got
長
involved
編
too.
手術
The metamorph
他の
surgery.
人たちとは
For
違
her,
う
it was her only chance to
彼女
survive.
にとっ
A
て
giant gamble
あ
for
れ
me,
は
but
生
it
きて
went
い
well.
くため
Yep.
の方法だ
So it was exactly like I thought.
幸い
A
その糧
Honkai
は
event
吉と出たわ
happened. Parents died. Grisio had to undergo the surgery to survive. Oh no, she became a mantis at such an early age.
あの手術は
The
彼
surgery
女の
brought her more
命
than
を
the second
守っ
lease
た
of
だけ
life. It infused her brush with power. What do you mean?
ラットさん
That brat, go
そんな
see
に
for
知りたい
yourself
な
if you wish to know. Pictomancer! I think I'm done with those upgrades. Ah. Now I'm done with those upgrades. Why is my current level 95? I don't like that it's not 100.
メイ殿、どうかしたの
What's wrong?
ええ、ちょっとね。
What? Something about Sundown Alley.
メイ殿は
May, are you
わらわを責めるため
accusing
に
me of
来たのさ
something?
責める？
Accuse?
組織の命令とは
It was an order,
わ
but
ら
I
わ
can't
には
help feeling responsible
あ
for
の
what
悲劇
happened.
に
つまり、黄
The
昏の
shelter in
町の
Sundown
療養
Alley
所。
was where you
そこ
first
は
met
確かに
Kalpis.
その通りじゃ
Yes, Kalpis was
戦後
the mission's
彼
greatest
はあの
variable.
任務で最も
Should I
大
say
きな不覚
accident?
いいな
Or
本当
rather,
にあの任務
that
は
mission was full of
戦後の
accidents,
ような
like
どう
Kalpis.
やら私の知らない
But
こ
there's
と
a
は
lot of details
ま
I
だ
don't
たく
know.
さんあるみたい。
当事者であるわらわにとっても
The same
そ
can
れ
be
は
said
変わ
for
ら
those
ず
of us that witnessed it.
今でもわらわ
Even I
は
don't know the whole
あの事
story.
件の最初わらわは
At first, I received
機
orders
密
to
が外に漏れぬ
put down
よう火
defectors
を追う
from
がの
Moth.
裏切り者
to
数
keep
名の
secrets from
使者
leaking.
が黄昏の町に
When I
着
got
い
to
た
Sundown Alley,
わらわは
realized
察した
things were more
そ
complicated
こ
than
の
I
状
had
況
thought.
はそう
崩壊病。
Honkai, right?
ああそこ
Correct.
の感染
There
者
were so
は
many
多く
infected,
しかも
also
人
well
目につか
hidden.
ぬ同時にあの町には
Also,
旦
it
那と
seemed
呼ば
like
れ
there
る
was
謎の人
someone,
物もおった
the
よう
mysterious
だ
figure on the street known as the
黄
boss.
昏の町であったことは
He
全
may
て
have been
その
involved
人
in
物が
everything that
絡
went
ん
on
でお
around
ったよう
Sundown
じゃ
Alley,
が
but no one knows
そ
who
の
he
旦
is.
旦那
Boss.
ど
That
こか
sounds
で聞
familiar.
いた呼び
So I
名。
guess Grissio, not Grissio, Paraphalis calling everyone boss really did work out.
それ以外にわらわが入手した情報
The
は
only other thing I could find was
わけ
an
のわからぬ
inexplicable
歌
tune.
黄昏の町は外か
After
ら
all,
来たものを
Sundown's
拒
Alley's
絶してい
rejection
た
of
から
others,
の
especially
特にわら
focus
わ
like
のよう
me,
な
has reached
兵士
unfathomable
は
levels.
ゆえにあらゆる突発的な状
And so
況
the
に
Moss gave
対
me
応
all
で
sorts
きる
of
よう
equipment,
に
so I'd be
火
prepared
を
for
戦
anything.
後を前にした
But when I
時
faced Kalpis,
わらわ
I only had a single blade left.
住人たちとの消
The
耗
war
戦
attrition
は
with the locals
それほど厳しい
sounds
も
like
の
it
だ
got
った。
pretty serious.
いや
Well,
実は
no, actually,
それら
the
の武装
equipment was
は
inexplicably
任
stolen
務が
before the
正
mission
式に
officially
始まる
began.
前に盗難にあったのじゃ盗まれた装備を取り戻すためわらわは捜索範囲
So
を
to find the
広
stolen
め
gear, I expanded my
療養
search,
所の異常に
leading
気
me
づ
to
いたの
an anomaly at the
あの
shelter.
任務にあった
All
予
those
想外の
accidents during the
展
mission.
開は
It was too much of a
途中から
coincidence as I
最後
thought.
まで
Some were
あま
pulling
り
the
裏切り
strings.
者の追跡
If
が
I
な
never had
けれ
to
ば
track down the
わらわ
defectors,
が
I
黄
wouldn't have
昏
ended
の
up at
町に
Sundown
黄
Alley.
昏の町の複
If
雑
it
な状
weren't for
況が
Sundown
なけ
Alley's
れば
difficulties, I wouldn't
組
have
織
needed
が
all
特
that
殊な
gear.
それらの武装が
And if
盗
the
まれ
gear
てい
wasn't
なけれ
stolen,
ば
I wouldn't have found the
感染者
infected
た
at
ちの
the
集まる
shelter
場
on
所
Sundown.
その後のことは
We all know what happened
何
after
時の
that,
知る
May.
予想外じゃった戦後の
Kalpis'
登場
unexpected
は
appearance.
火を追うが
It
の
nearly
上
shook
層
the
部に
entire
衝
Moss
撃
upper
を与え
ranks.
た
A lot has
それをきっ
changed
か
as
け
a
に
result.
そしてもっと予想
Seemingly
外じゃ
by
った
chance,
の
the two
は
I brought back with
わ
me.
らわが黄昏
They
の町
became
から
flame chasers.
確かに
It's
都
just
合
too
が
much
良
of a
すぎる気がし
coincidence.
かも
And
そ
if
の
the
予
series
想
of
外の
events
こと
was
に
thought
は
up by a human,
どれも
it'd
人
be
為的な
impossible
要
to
素
take
が入
every
ってる
factor into account. I mean,
その要素をすべて計算
it
に
wasn't
入
an
れるだなん
exact
てあ
plan,
りえ
but
ない
everything's kind of because of Phallus. They, like, she stole the gear, she was calling everybody boss, which led to the suspicion, which led to the investigation,
待って
etc.,
さくら
etc.
今黄昏の
Wait,
町から連れ
Sakura,
帰った
you
の
just said
は
you
二
came
人
back from Sundown Alley with
って
two people. Yeah, Kalpis and Pardaphallus.
アポニア
Oh, no.
彼女もその一人じゃ
What?
った
Apponia being one of
あ
them.
の時アポニアが崩壊病の爆発を
At
促
the
した
time,
元
the
凶
Moss
だと
thought she
疑
was
っ
to
た
blame for
火
the
を追う
outbreak of
側
Honkai disease.
彼女
So
を
was
拘
ordered
束
to
す
take
る
her
よう
in.
にわらわに
Okay, so
命
this
じ
is
て
back still when it was just the Honkai disease, not the physical Honkai.
それがなければもしかしたら彼女は一生
Perhaps she'd never have met
火
the
を追うがと
Moss.
か
黄昏の町なんだ
But
かそ
sure
こ
has a lot
っ
of
て
talent
人
coming
材
out
を
of
排
Sundown
出
Alley.
私の知ってる限り
What's the Flame
英
Chasers?
傑の中
Were
で
you related to these
少なく
events?
もしかしたらそれも
Perhaps this is an accident
予
also.
想外なこと
Alicia and Grizio.
あら一緒にいすぎたみ
I've
た
been
い
spending
ね
too much time with you. Yes.
早くこの場を
Looks
離れ
like
な
I
い
should
とい
get
けないわ
going.
ね
Otherwise, someone is going to get very unhappy. Cosmo's getting getting
いいタイ
jealous.
ミングに来て くれたのね。
May, right on
中和をお
time.
願いするた
I was just
め
thinking of
に
you.
今から探しに
Here,
行こうと
help
して
me
い
make
たのよ。
accommodations.
中和
Accommodations?
メイお姉ちゃん。
Hi. Did you miss me?
はい。
Well,
これが
I don't see what I mean by
中和が必要な部分。
accommodations. Is
エリ
this
シアが
your
教えたの。
teaching? Well, how do
な
I
ん
put
て
it?
言えばいいのかし
Yes,
ら。
but not entirely.
まさか。
It can't be that May hasn't
May,
noticed. That's
まだ気づ
Grizio's
いてない
special
の？
place.
グレーシュ
Grizio is well
彼女は
protected.
うまく守ら
So
れてい
often
て
I get to see
え
her.
え、そうよね。
Meanwhile, I was just
でも、
talking to
そう
her
じゃ
in
なく
her
ても。
in her
メイ
segment.
グレーシュと触れ合う時
Yes,
間
that's
は
correct.
コン
But
トロ
even
ール
if
し
this
ないと
wasn't
ダ
the
メだから
case,
ね。
you must be mindful of your time with
も
her.
しいつかグレーシュ
If I ever
が
hear Grizio say something like,
え、
paintbrush,
それを
submit to my will,
私に服
that's
従
just
しな
not
さい
right.
とか言い出したら
Oh no, she thinks May is gonna rub off on her.
その話だと
I understand.
グレーシュは他
Is
人の
easily
影響を
influenced,
受けやす
or
いの
maybe
かしら。
unconsciously imitates others. It's not as simple as
多分
influencing
影
and
響と
imitating.
か例を挙げると
For example,
グレーシュを
think
真
of
っ白
Grizio as
な
a
紙
blank
だ
sheet
と
of
思ってちょう
paper.
だい。自身の材質と
Though
特
it might
性
have
はあ
its
る
own
けど、
characteristics,
も
once
しう
it's
っかり
stained,
何かが
it's
付
no
着して
longer
し
only
まった
white.
ら、ほら、
That's what
今
was
がそ
happening
ういう
just
状
now.
況よ。
I spent a little time with her, and
彼女と少し一
she's
緒にいるだ
becoming
けで
just like me.
確かに
I see.
分かりやすい
It's
変化
not.
だ
It's a noticeable change.
でも
And
彼
there
女
you
の自我
go.
はどうな
If
ってる
she's always like this, then
まあまあメイ、
May, think about the
私が
example
あ
I
げた例
gave.
をちゃんと聞いて。
Grizio still has her own
白
characteristics.
紙に付着したも
But
の
some
は
things that stain the
それ
paper,
を覆い隠
they're
せるものは
permanent.
強くないから
Eventually, they
シ
fade
ンプル
away.
に言うと、絵を
But
一
it's
枚描
simply,
いたら
after
グレ
painting
ー
the
シュは
picture,
元通りに
Grizio
戻るは
returns
ず
to
よ。
normal.
そして本当のグレーシュは
As for Grizio's true self, it's hard to say.
それは難
If
しい
she's
質
cute as
問
an
ね。
angel and wicked as a
もちろん
demon,
二者とも
not that
彼
she
女の本
intended
心じゃ
either.
ないけどね。
She's still too young to face
そう
those
いうこ
matters
とに
head
直
on.
面するほどまだ
Okay, goodbye, girls. At any rate, the sound was enough to catch someone's attention, like a heavy object being thrown from a
これ
distance.
は
This is
メイ
May.
Okay,
You're back. Right then, Alicia's fingers ran through her hair and then tugged at
こ
her
の
ears.
音は何な
What
の
was that noise?
何
Huh? What? Did you compliment my beauty? I'm flattered, but there's no need to
嬉
bring
しい
it
けど
up. May leaned in slightly and grabbed both of Alicia's wrists, yanking them from her ears.
だから
I asked, what was that sound? Oh, so aggressive all of a sudden. That sound,
この
it
音
was
は
Vilvy.
ここに彼女の臨時
This
工
is
房があって
originally a
ね
workshop, but she felt
か
it
な
was
り
too
前から
cramped, so she
狭いと
closed
こ
it.
何か思いついたからか
I'm not sure what's gotten
急に
into
中に
her,
入ってった
but she
の
went
よ
in by
ね
herself all of a
ビ
sudden.
ルビー
Vilvy, what should I be
それ
expecting?
は彼女の行動
That
次
depends
第
on
よ
what she's prepared. No
May
matter the
も気づ
role,
いてるでしょ
she's always looking to surprise
彼女
someone.
楽園をめちゃくちゃにしたことだって
She's made a
あ
mess
った
of
わ
Elysian realm before,
でも
but you'd better check
彼女
yourself to make
ワ
sure.
インのような柔ら
Also,
か
it
い見
has a
た目な
soft
ら
touch like
話は別
vines.
だけど
I'm not interested.
あ
キャラ
Rose, how many
ビルビー
personalities
の
does
体
she
内に
have?
は一体
Must
ど
have
れ
taken
ほ
a
どの
while
人
for
の
her to
精
appear
神
in
が
Elysian
共存して
realm.
精神
Personalities?
共存
May, what are you saying? I know. Sylvie is being hyperbolic again,
ま
right?
さか信じた
You
の
don't buy it? Huh?
まあそうよ
When she
ね
first reported to the moth, she
彼女
claimed
が
to be
最
able
初
to
に費
imprison
用
the
が
minds of
報
others
告した
inside
時は
her.
費用がはその
Then
言葉を
the
信
moth
じて
believed her,
長
but
い
after
間
many
研究
studies,
してたけど
when the truth came out, Mom
最
guessed
後
through
に
fate.
実はね
Sylvie's
ビルビ
power is
ーの
actually
能
quite
力は
simple.
とても
She
シ
can
ンプ
split
ル
her
なの
mind
よ
in two. It's not even
彼
multiple
女は自身の
personalities,
死で
really.
もビルビーは
But Vilvy has
同
a
じ
habit
種
of
類の知
categorically
識を
separating what
一
she
緒の領
knows,
域に
so
置く
that
よう
might
に
be
し
why
て
you
る
believed her,
や
right?
っぱり会ったばかりの
I
英
still
傑
take
に
any
対して
flame
は
chaser I just met with a
疑う
pinch of
し
salt.
別に大したことはないわ
It's
ある意
nothing.
味で
In a way, you
確
could
か
call
に
her
彼女
they.
彼女たちと
I'm
して
quite
考
envious
え
of
彼女
that.
たちが自由に
I'm not
交
sure
流
if
で
they
き
can
るかどうか
communicate
は
with
わ
one
からな
another,
いけど
but if they can, they can
永
never
遠
be
に
lonely,
さま
right? Well,
私も
I
寂
never
し
really
いと
felt
感
lonely
じたこと
myself
はないけ
anyway.
ど
Don't worry, Alicia. I'll keep you company. Wiggles eyebrows. Hi, Calpus.
また何をしに来たんだ
What
リチャ
now, Hersher?
何でもないわ
Nothing. It's just
た
I
だあなた
saw you
を
realized
見
I
て
never
ふと
told.
思い出
You
した
never told me
時
what
を
life was like before
キ
joining
ヨ
the
ガの
moths.
黄
About
昏の街と
Sundown
いう
Alley.
黙れ
Quiet.
その話をしたやつは
Gets people
死ぬ
dead.
もしすでに
Not
い
that I
ろいろ
really
知って
know
い
a
る
lot.
と言ってそれに
I'm not trying
別
to
にあなたの
pry.
過去を探ろうと
Just
してるわ
curious
け
about
じ
the
ゃな
other
い
flame chasers there.
そこに
あの猫がか
The cat.
パルドじゃないわ
Not Pardo.
Apponia.
Apponia.
へえ
Oh.
あ
You
い
want
つ
to
と
take her
戦う
on like
メビウス
Mobius?
と
正確に言う
To be
と
precise,
彼
she
女が
reached
自
out to
ら
me.
接触してきて
Sent out some dangerous
私にとって
signals.
な
So
ら
tell
答
me,
えるっ
Hersher,
しゃ
have you been
戒律の本
disciplined?
質が何なのか
I
は
don't
まだ
totally
わからない
understand.
けど今までの理解をもとにして考えると
It is disciplined,
おそ
okay.
らくまだないと思うわ
I don't totally understand disciplines, but from what I've seen, it doesn't seem like it.
ああいいぞ
Absolutely
聞きたい
fantastic.
ことがあるならさっ
Ask
さ
your
と聞け
questions before I
俺
change
の
my
後悔お
mind.
前があいつの澄ました
You
顔
knock
を
her face
地面
into
に
the
叩
dirt
き
and
つ
break
け
those hands of
誰
hers.
もが羨む
I'll
両手
help
を折
any
って
way
く
I
れるという
can.
なら
まだそこまでしてもらう
There's
必
no
要
need
は
for
ない
that
わ
yet. I just want to know who
独
she
りよがり
is.
でいつも平然とし
Self-righteous
た
and
顔をして
moralizing, deserving
死
of
んで
death.
もっとわかりやすく
Maybe
言
some
って
visual
もらえる
cues. You know, like a
例えば
porter.
そんなことが何
What
の
good
役
is
に
that?
立つ
Shelter staff.
療
That's
養
pretty
所のスタッ
annoying.
フあいつがどう
Have she
して
not
も
taken in those
こ
infected
っ
I
そりと
wouldn't.
崩壊病に感染した
Oh,
落ち着いて
Calm down.
俺の戒律を解
Take
け
my discipline. I will rip a pony into shreds before it personally and show her just how foolish she's
存分
become.
に思い知らせてやる
Oh,
また普通に話せなくなったわね
impossible to talk to him normally now.
さくらの話と合わせるとあの感染者たちを収容したのは
But according to what
ア
Sakura
ポニ
said,
ア本人だったのかしら
Pony was the one that took in the infected. Yay, we have a new area. Oh boy. It's not actually that big. But boy, is it actually really annoying to get to. It's not actually annoying, it's
こ
just very
こま
far.
で大掛かりとは
So it's a spectacle.
今度は何を作ろうとして
What's
る
he
のか
trying
な
to do?
おやどうやら
Uh-huh. Seems I have a real affinity with my audience. The great magician, Vilvi.
でも今日は
But
休
today
園な
isn't
の
intermission.
前にも言ったけ
I
ど
already told you I'm not interested in your
正体
show.
に興味は
I
ない
just
わ
want to see why the place is
ああ
open.
そうい
Feel
うこ
free to
と
look
ね
around. It's my workshop. I'm not too into it, but a lot of great stuff is being
現
made
実
here.
での構造が
It's
完全
made
に
to
一
look
致
just
す
like
るなん
reality.
て
In the Elysian
この
realm,
古
that's quite
の
a
ラ
rare
オウやら
thing.
今後
Seems
の
I'll be
私
here
はここに
often
来る回数
and
が
wake
増え
up
る
with
ようだ
inexplicable
ね
backaches.
これらのアンティーク
Best
パ
to
ーツ
stay
はさてお
focused.
き
Last time we were so rushed, we
前
didn't
回
have
は
time
慌
for
た
an
だしかった
off-camera
頃古
interview.
の楽園が
What do
完
you
成
think
した
about
か
being
ら
the second?
2人目
I
も
think the second person to come across every signet in the Elysian realm.
すべての国
Every signet? You're mistaken.
何か
I
感じ
haven't.
そんなはずがな
How
いよ
come? I deliberately made myself the last to show up. Ah, I get it now. It's a pony. You still haven't received the discipline. Correct.
でももう
But I have
別の
come across
形で
her
彼女
in
に
おめで
sense.
とうそれはいい
Congratulations.
ことだよ
Meeting once is more than
もう
enough.
あったならそ
Get
れ
out.
で十
Get
分
out of there before getting signal
戒律の
discipline.
刻印
刻印をそんな
That's the
風に
first time I've
煙
heard
た
someone
に
describe
話
a
す人は
signal as
初め
something
て
to be
見た
avoided.
本当
Really?
無
Do
限
you
の
think
刻
this,
印を
the
いいも
signal
の
of
だと思
infinity is a
う
good
そ
thing?
れも
こう話
Good
そう
point. By my
私個人の
standards, a
基準か
pony
ら
is a
見て
good person,
アポニ
but
ア
the
は
road
絶
to
対
evil
に
is
善
sometimes
人だよ
paved with good
彼女がも
intentions.
たらすそういう演劇効果は
Took me some time to
私
match
で
her
も時
level
間
of
をかけな
flair
い
for the
と相手
dramatic.
にで
それは
But what's this
戒
to
律
do
の
with the
刻印
signet?
と何の
Is
関
it
係
the
が
involuntary impulse of the
わ
psyche?
からないよ
I'm not sure.
アポニア
I
の
don't
刻
see a
印を手
pony
にした
too
いでも
often. But you
君は
seem to have a
戒律
good
をよく知ってる
understanding of
の
a
ね
discipline. And since you
だか
know,
ら
it's best
用
to be
心して崩
careful.
壊に対抗するという
Even
希
something like,
望を
don't
永
give up
遠に
hope
諦
against a
めない
Honkai can get a
と
girl
いう戒
killed.
律さえ
Simple idea can have
知らず知らず
serious
のうちに
implications.
ここはまた
Is
ミ
this
ス
place
したの
finally open?
あどのビルビーの姉
Hey,
ち
you
ゃ
the
ん
Vilvi I'm looking for? Huh,
多
I'm
分
afraid
君
I'm
が探
not
し
the
てる
one
方じ
you're
ゃないよ
after. What's wrong,
どうした
Pablo?
ま
Not again. I've
ず
been
っと
looking
探
for her
して
for a
た
while
のに
now.
じゃあ
Can
電
you
話を
leave
頼
a
んで
message
も
for
い
me?
い
I got
彼女の
everything
欲
she
し
was
いも
looking
の
for
を
and
見
left
つけ
at
た
the
から
usual
ま
place.
さか支
She's
払
not
いたく
trying to
な
earn
い
any
から
free
出て
debts,
こな
is
いとか
she?
じゃお
Oh
そんな
my,
ことないよ
not at all.
心配
Don't
しな
worry,
いでパル
Pablo.
ド
It's gonna be hard to
交流は
communicate,
かな
I'll
り遅く
try.
ならいいや
Kate, I'll leave it to you. When it's finished, send it directly to Sakura. That way I don't have to run all over.
わかった
Okay, sure
そう伝
thing.
えておく
I'll
よ
let her know.
今のはどういう
Just
こと
know you
他
will
の私と何か取引してるようだね
probably deals miles to sell.
私もよ
I'm
く
not
わ
too
からない
sure.
けど
It's really interesting that there are two of them, and they don't actually interact with each other. I know this is kind of just generic evil stone, but this reminds me of like the corrupted stones in the chasm. The Abyss! I gotta finish the catching up on the Genshin story, because because we seem to be like actually getting Abyss lore. Because we've been, in the stuff that I've done, we're, like, actually fighting not just Abyss, mages, but the Abyss. Dr. Raven?
おや
Come on, man.
雷電
Come
家の
beg
お
me.
嬢さん
A hand rests on the hilt of the
何
sword.
を
What am I going to beg you for? Beg you not to die later.
が冗談どこで覚えたん
Where'd
だ
you get that dry hammer
お
from?
前が
I
興
heard
味
some
を持ち
rumors
そ
you
うな
might be
噂を
interested
さ
in.
くらの妹のことを覚えてるか
Still remember Sakura's little sister.
彼女が
I
命を
never,
落とした原
I never
因は
imagined the reason she encountered, the
私た
reason
ち
she
が
encountered
考
trouble
え
would
た
be
こともない
something so unexpected.
これは
What's this? Back again.
おい雷電
May,
メイ
are you alright?
どうかし
May!
たのかおい
Well, back to Eponia. Yeah, probably. Okay.
おいでメイ
Come
動く
here,
ときは
May.
なるべく
Please,
静か
walk
にして
quietly.
ください
Those stored inside me.
私の中
I'm not
に
friendly at all.
蓄えられた存在はみんなが友好的なわけではないから
I got here too fast.
また私に
Have you
会い
come
に
to
来て
pay
く
me
れた
another
の
visit, May?
アポニア
Eponia.
今回は
I
ペン
didn't
ダン
bring
ト
the
を持ってい
pendant
ない
with me
はず
again
な
this
の
time.
つまりあなたは
Which
最
is to
初から
say, you could
自
have
分
used
の意
your
思で
own
い
will
つで
to
も
allow me
私
to
を
come
こ
at
こ
any
に呼ぶ
time.
ことができたの
それは誤解だよメ
You're
イ
mistaken, May. The
I know
pendant has already
pendant.
served its purpose.
己の使命
It
を果
was
た
only
した
through the
わ
pendant that we can communicate with each other
それ
like
が
this.
前よりも
You
意識
seem
がは
to
っ
be
きり
much
して
more
いるようだ
clear-minded than before. Are you
徐
adapting
々
well
に
here?
確かに自分
It
の
is
思考
true.
と言葉を
I'm
コントロー
slowly
ルで
able,
きるように
control,
なった
slowly able to control my thoughts and
ア
words.
ポニア
Eponia,
戒律の目
bearer of the signet of discipline.
やっと
I can finally
今
speak
の
with
よ
you like
少し
this.
前のメイの方が親しみやす
I
くて
think you were friendlier before.
私が世
Like
話
the
してい
children
た
I
子
used to
供
care
たちのよう
for.
にか
それは遠慮するわ
That kind of relationship will be
あなたに関
unnecessary.
することを
I heard some
少し
things about
あな
you.
たに対する戦後の
Helpless
憎しみが
despises you.
尋
Seems
常じゃない
unusual. He's hardly the only
彼だ
one.
けではないでし
No
ょう
exaggeration to say that there isn't a
Osaka.
single person who doesn't hate
私を
me.
憎む他人の両手を
His
縛って
arms
き
are
た
often bound, so it's
そん
only
な日が
natural a
来る
day
のも
like this
当たり
should
前
come. Even more so since
それ
Campus was
に
originally a beast.
戦後はもとも
Who
と
would hate being
獣
caged
の
up
よう
more
な
than
存
him?
在だし
それでもあなたは
But
そ
you
うした
caged him up
メ
anyway.
イ
May,
あ
you've
な
been
た
to a zoo
は
before,
動
yes?
物園に行ったことが
The
あるよね
enclosures in a zoo aren't meant to
多
protect
く
the
の日
visitors.
は
Those
外で鑑
enclosures
賞す
are
る
there
人
to
間た
keep the
ちを守
animals
るた
safe.
めでは
Ah,
も
will
う
you
少し
please
近く
come a
に
little closer?
来て
As always, when she said a certain word, no one could refuse her request. Then Eponia placed her hand gently on the side of May's head. Oh,
黄昏の
you
街
even
の
know
こと
quite a bit about what happened at
知っていた
Sundown
の
Alley. You! After perceiving this nature, her hand flared like a branding iron, causing the others to
一
the
部
other
見
to
えただ
flinch.
け
I only saw
怖
part of your
がらない
mind.
でくだ
Please
さい
don't be afraid.
少なくとも
You should at least get my
私の同
permission
意を
first.
メイ
May,
あなたが
didn't you
私の
also
過去を
got
調
my
べた
permission
時も
before you looked into my
同意を
past?
求めなかったでし
Is
ょ
there any difference between what you did and what I
そ
did?
の二
Yes.
者の間
I
に
asked people
本
questions.
当に
You
違
are
いはある
grabbing my
あ
thoughts.
あなたを責めてい
I'm
るわ
not
けで
trying
は
to
ない
blame
の
you. You are so interested in
私
me.
に興味を持ってく
I
れてい
also
るん
hope
だも
that
の
you can know more about me and my essence.
残念だけど
What a shame.
自分に対する
Our
判断の
judgments
多く
of
は
ourselves are
歪
always
みが出
distorted.
てしまう
I should not mislead you further,
誤動がない
especially
ように
since you still don't
私
trust
は
me enough.
口を挟ま
Isn't
ない
that
でお
right,
く
May?
さあ
Alright. Before you
ここを
leave,
出る前
allow me
に
to fix your collar.
もう一度
Time
メ
for
イの
this
襟を
visit. Just
直
just
してあ
about
げ
up.
ここを出る
Leave. No,
い
wait.
や待って
Everyone's so useless now. No one's even like, oh no, May, what happened? Are you okay? How many more do we have? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13. Okay, so we have a bunch still. So probably we'll do a full run. Probably we'll end up doing 2 full runs of Deep Sequence. Hi, May. Come on, don't act like you can't see me. Oh, your complexion. You don't look so good. Let's take it easy and do something fun. How about that?
急がないと。
I don't really know.
ここを出ら
I'm
れなく
afraid
な
I
る
won't
か
ever
も
be
し
able
れ
to
ない
leave here.
それって
You mean, you're worried if you stay for too long, you won't be able to bear
私から
leaving
離
me?
れられなくあ、そうね。あなたと一
Oh,
緒
I
に
told
い
you
ると
that's hard to be upset
確
when
かに
you're
彼
around.
氏や聞きたい
Alicia,
ことがあるの。
there's something I
し
want
か
to
も
talk to you about.
一刻
And
の
it's
猶予もない
urgent.
アポニアに関する
It's
話。
about
ま
Aponia.
た他の人の
You're
話
asking me
ね
about other people again.
何が聞き
What
たい
do you
の
know?
10日後
She told me that
私
in
は彼
10
女に
days I will die by
殺
her
されるっ
hand.
て言われたの。
If what she said is true, then I only
今日だ
have
と
about 4 days
あとよ
left.
そんなに大事な
Something
こと
so
なら
important.
ね
You should have told me
もっと早く
earlier,
教え
May.
てよ
変わったことが起こった
I
の。
wouldn't even bother with such
でなけ
nonsense
れ
if
ば
it wasn't for
そんな馬鹿
some
げた
strange
話
things
け
that
ど
happened.
あなたの反応を見ると
But judging from your reaction,
まさ
I
か
should believe her, right?
どうして
Yes.
そんなことに
I
なった
don't
の
know
か
why
わ
this has
からないけ
happened,
ど
but this must be Aponia's
それはアポニ
prophecy.
予言
Prophecy? That's
確
true.
かに彼女は
Someone told me
未
that
来
she
が
can
見え
see
ア
the
ポニアが
future.
見た未来は
The future that Aponia sees is
本
written
当
in
に変えられ
stone.
ない事実な
Even
の
Aponia herself can
ア
only
ポニ
see
ア
the
自身で
future,
さえ
but
見え
has
る
no
だけ
power to
で
change it.
彼女はそれを変え
She
よう
has
とし
tried to
て
change the future
誰
more
よ
than
りも
anyone
いろいろ
else.
ねまさ
May,
か
are you prepared
何
to
か
do
危
something
険なことを
dangerous?
しようとしてるの
No.
い
She's
いえ
already made her
ア
judgment.
ポニアが判
What
断
you're
したんだも
preparing
の
to do isn't that
つ
important.
まりそれは比喩や
So this isn't a
誇張
metaphor
と
of
かじゃ
exchange,
あ
of
りえないわ
exaggeration.
運命
Impossible.
の存在な
I
んて
don't
認
believe
め
in
ない
destiny.
楽園
Unless,
の中で
is
の
it
み起
something
こる
unusual
特
that
殊な状
happens
況
only
と
in
い
the
うな
Elysian
ら
realm?
でも事実はそう
But
な
that's
の
just how
よ
it is,
メイ
May.
彼女が初めて
The first
そ
time
の
she
苦し
mentioned
い
a
境遇を
problem to
私
me,
に話した
she
時
seemed even more exhausted
今
than
の
you
メ
do
イより
now.
彼女と知り合ってから
We've
結
known
構
each
時
other
間
for a
が経
long
ってたけ
time.
ど
She'd only
あん
revealed
な
how
無力
helpless
な
she felt
姿
to
を
me.
当時
To me.
指針の書に閉じ込められたある人が
At that time,
六葉に編
a
入さ
member
れる
locked
こと
away
に
in
な
the
った
deep
の
end was about to be added to
その
Cocoon.
彼が初任務で
Aponia
相
saw
談
him
す
in
るっ
trouble
て
for on his
アポ
first
だか
mission.
らアポニアは
So
彼
she
女のや
used
り
her
方
own
で
ways to force that person to
強引
stay
に
in
相
the
手
deep
す
end.
その後は
Then what happened? Well,
指
you
針の
probably
書にいる
guessed.
人がどん
What
な
kind of
感じ
people
か
are down in the deep
予
end?
言にあった死期が訪れ
Just
る
when the
直
time
前
of his foretold death was
指針の
approaching,
書で
a
騒動
riot
が起
broke
こっ
out
た
in the
の
deep end. He had no
その
way to
人は
defend
自分
himself.
自身をうまく
In the
守
end,
れず
the prophecy came true through other means.
それも一つの例に
That's
過ぎ
just an
ず
example.
他にも似たような
This has
ことが
happened
た
many
くさんあっ
times.
たわ
Regardless of how
どれ
foolproof
ほ
the
ど
plan
周
to
密な
stop it
計
is,
画を考
as
え
long
た
as
として
Aponia
も
has seen it happen,
アポ
then
ニアが見た
absolutely
な
will occur.
今まで彼女の予言は一度も
Up
外
until
れた
now,
ことが
her
ない
prophecies have never been wrong.
だから
So May, you
May?
must be
ど
careful.
うやら
From the
気
looks
を
of
つけ
things,
て
it
どう
doesn't
に
seem
か
like
な
my
る
being
ような
careful
状
will solve the
況では
problem.
でもどうしようもない事態に
Even
なっ
if
た
the
として
situation
も
is hopeless, I
何も
can't
せ
sit
ず
around
ただ
and
死
wait
を
for
待つ
death.
わけ
ええ自信があるのはいいことだけど
Having confidence is good.
私もア
Okay,
ポニアに
I'll
聞い
help
て
you
みる
ask
わ
Aponia about this.
今まで
Although
の
she's
彼
never
女
done
な
this
らありえない
before,
話だけど
I'm praying that she's just playing a
後
joke on a
継者
successor.
に何せ具体
After
的
all,
な時間を
she
相手
really
に
tells
教
the
えるなんて
specific time she's
彼
seen
女
her
はめった
prophecy
に
will
し
come
ないわ
true.
それと
And
メイ
May, if you can,
もしよかった
why
ら
don't you stay with me for a little while longer?
本気よ
I'm being serious. I wanna kiss you. Alright, let's do deep sequence. I have to choose the buffs. I hate it. Alright, Alicia, give me power.
エリシ
行動開始
天の道は利してない成人の道はなしてある
I don't know I like any of these.
電線雷鳴の時行きましょう
I'm pretty sure that Alicia stays in the story after Elysian Realm. I'm pretty sure I've seen like art of her and stuff, which I'm happy for because I do really like. I've said it before. I really like Alicia. And I'd like to see her in more context than just this. I'm still waiting for the. I don't know. I feel like there's still a big revelation to be had about her. So I still don't really know what trait it means. I still think either it means that she's a Hersher or that she died. And I don't know which. But I don't know, I don't feel like she's dead. I feel like Alicia is legitimately alive in the Elysian realm. It's just the way that she talks and does stuff, and the way she interacts with Moth Alicia, not Moth, Elf Alicia. I don't know, she feels alive to me. I apologize for the yawning. Can't help it though. Yes, these. Oh. That's nice. If I hit this, okay, I can change them. The buffs don't matter enough for it to, like, super be worth changing. Cause man, they Elysian Realm is definitely easy. And I don't hate that. Yeah, Kevin. Just give me your buffs. A little bit dangerous, still needing. You know, mindset change for this, my friend. Put it all on the line, be dangerous. No star, no matter how far you think you go, you keep on going. When the stranger gets on the eye, when danger gets you with a smile, fight your way through what you must do. What do we got? I'll take Sakura. I honestly genuinely feel like Kevin's stuff was made specifically for May. All back to zero. I wanna get out of here. I'm really excited though. So both Sunday and Pinyin for Star Rail have now been shown, which was what I expected the banners to be. I'm definitely gonna get Sunday. Depending on how he is and what he does, his weapon, like, there is yet to be a bad limited harmony. So just having him and his stuff will be good, no matter what he ends up being. Tingyun's Nihility, so like I'll probably get her, but it is going to depend on what she actually does. Because now that they teased Big Herda, and I've always said, like, I'm getting Genius Society members when they come. Genius Society and Stellaron Hunters, I need to have them all. So I will probably, if I have to skip Tingyun for Herda, I'll do that. Herda's full design looks really good. I'm really excited. I want her now. I want to see her. I wonder if they're gonna keep her ice or if they'll like make her like quantum. Imaginary doesn't seem right for Herda for me. But I could definitely see her being quantum. Kinda hope she's not lightning. I just have enough lightning characters. I also, like, I hope she's a DPS. I also hope she's still Kurkuru's. Will she? Genuinely no idea. But yeah, I like her though. She's very fun and funny. We like... I'll take gold. Yeah, I like her. That's the extent of everything. My big question, I guess, then would be, is there going to be a 2.8? Or is Herda going to be like the first character of... I guess she doesn't have to be first, but will she be like one of the early characters of 3.0? She doesn't have to. The thing with the Genius Society also is they don't have to be important in the ongoing story, because they can just be like, for, you know, from a side thing with simulated universe thing, and boom, there's your relevance to the patch. So they're easy to slot in everywhere. I genuinely though, it's wild to me that I do genuinely think that Herda's getting a unit before Screwlum. Poor Screwlum truly is the Baiju of Star Rail. He had a model in 1.0 and he's just being pushed off and off and off. Also, Bernice tomorrow. I have like 30 rolls for her, and that's it. I'm probably not getting her, but I do have a bunch of quests still to do in ZZZ, so we'll see. We'll see how it goes. I almost have Piper fully leveled, so I can do the team that I've wanted to do, which is Caesar, Piper, Corin. I also got the Gunbu finally, so I'm working on. I got that going. I'm working on getting the faction one now. For the Sons of Kaladin. I really gotta get like a fire element one after. It's funny though. I do have like almost all the bang moves. There are like 3 or 4 that I don't have. But I need them. I need them all. I need all the bang boots. It's a little bit easier. I unlocked Blitz mode for the weekly stuff. And well, I unlocked it last week. This was the first week that I like actually used it. It is so much faster. It is so much better. I probably will actually be able to keep up on the weekly stuff in ZZZ now. That said, like, man, I'm still not to the point where I'm getting relics yet. It's just taking so long to level and prepare characters. I farmed a little bit for Jingyuan and Qingyi before Caesar came out, but like now I'm prepping Caesar and Piper, and starting soon maybe I'll be prepping Bernice also. It just sucks, like, it takes so long. Meanwhile, in Genshin, like, I spent, like, I don't know, 3 days, and Shiori's pretty much done. I need more of her Ascension materials, but I need, like, the literal physical items. So it's literally just wait for the flowers to respawn. That's it. That's fine. Like, I can work on other stuff while I'm doing it. I don't know, I just, like, I know a lot of people complain about Star Rail. I haven't had that many issues with Star Rail, with building characters, but I really feel it in ZZZ. Oh, let's fight Mobius. Ow! And that's the first phase done. I genuinely don't know why Mobius is so easy. Not that Alicia's like super hard, but there's more going on in Alicia's than there is in this. Hi, Sue. Hanging out with Cosmo over here. So he really doesn't know. Forget it. Maybe that's it. If we had been present, perhaps Rin wouldn't have. Huh?
Yeah.
Hello. Hello, visitor. Let's continue. I didn't think that I would interrupt you. Don't worry. We still have plenty of time to mull things over. The taciturn youth nodded his head and turned away. Whatever troubles your heart is growing heavier, visitor. That's why I'm here. Sue, we once talked about the psychic mantises. You said you were one of many. And some people suddenly gain something close to superpowers. That's right. But most abilities are unnoticeable. In fact, it changes most people and are too subtle to be classified. Also, becoming a psychic mantis member will always cause a person's cognition to experience imperceptible distortions. Many people who could have shined on the battlefield were hampered by their psychological states. They were unable to continue this kind of work, and even began to oppose humanity. Then, Sue, was there anyone that could also predict the future among the psychic mantises? Visitor, seems like you've already met Aponia. Strictly speaking, I haven't seen her. More like a constant dream. Yes.
僕も
I
元
also
凶を
have
利
the
用
habit
し
of
てコ
using
ミュニケーション
fantastical
を取る癖
dimensions to
がある。
communicate with people.
それは
This
精
may be
神
a
感
shared
知型
trait
の
among
共通の
psychics.
彼女は
Did
君
she
に所見を語っ
interrupt
たのか。
something, interpret something that she has seen to you?
初見
What she's seen?
あ、ええ、
It's
そ
just
う
that I
ね
don't know if I can
あな
trust
たも
her.
自身の予見
You've
の話
mentioned
を
being
何度
able
も
to
したけ
foresee
ど
things.
そ
Is
れ
that
を比
something
較
that
対象
Quad
にし
Pony
て
can
僕
do?
の予見は
My foresight
過去にあった過
is
程
based
と
upon the progress
当
of
事
the
者の性
past
格に基
and the
づいたもの。
personality of the person involved.
一度あることは二度ある
It's
とい
just
う
like the
言葉の
adage,
よう
history
に、
repeats itself.
僕にとっては
Once conditions
そ
are
の出
met
来事の
and
構
in
成の
place,
一
to
部が
me,
固定さ
the
れた
ending
時、
is already inevitable.
しかし
What a
ア
pony
ポニアの
sees is
所見
different.
は違う。
She can come into contact with another
彼
person
女は
and
他
see
人への
beyond
接触
reality.
すまない。
Sorry,
そのことに
it
対
is
して
difficult for me to
うまく
explain.
まとめられないんだ
I。hope this analogy will help
こう
you
いう言い
understand.
会話の沈黙は
Silence
言
in
葉よりも
conversation can
心の声
express
を
what the
伝えら
speaker
れ
is
る。
trying to say more than
皮膚の
words.
呼吸は
The breath of your
意識
skin
よりも
understands
君
your
の人
life
生
better
を
than
理
your
解して関
consciousness.
節の音、規則の流れ、遺
Through the
伝子の
sounds of
表現、
joints, the flow
そ
of
れら
air,
を
and the
通じて
expression of genes,
人の過去、
we can easily
そ
read
の向か
one's
う
life
先を簡単に
as
読
long
み
as we
取れるんだ。
understand this
言
language.
葉や顔色から
We
人
all
の
have some
心を
understanding
伺う。
about observation and
それは誰に
interpretation.
でもでき
But
るが、
Aponia, she was
Aponia
born
は
with the heaven's
彼
eye.
女の言葉は
What
判
she
断に
says
よる
are
ものではなく、
assumptions, but the reality
目に
that
浮かんだ
appears
事
before
実
her
だ。
eyes. Before she
その
understood
原
the
理を理解す
principles,
る前か
she
ら、
already understood how
彼
to
女
apply
そして
them.
融合戦士になった
And
後
then
は、
becoming a mantis
そ
only
の才
enhanced this
能
blessing.
と
Or
いうよ
perhaps
り
it is a curse.
そうだとしても
But even so, the
彼
kinds
女が
of
予言
things
で
she
き
can
るも
predict
の
are
は
too broad.
もしそんな能力を持つ
If
人
someone
間
really
が
has this
本
kind of
当にいる
ability,
のなら
then you're basically saying
それ
that
は人
humans have
類
never
が
possessed free
最初
will.
からただの見せかけ
Is it possible that
そうい
it's
う
just
可
an
能性はない
illusion?
精神感知型の
Since
融
the
合戦
psychic
士が
mantis has the power
他
to
人の
influence
認知
other
に影
people's
響する
cognition,
能力を持ってるな
perhaps
ら
the future that she sees is only an
もしかしたら
incident caused by the
彼女の
influence
見た
and
未来
what that
が
influence
一般
suggests.
人でも
Perhaps
周
even
到
a
な用
regular
意があ
person
れ
can
ば
make this happen
あ
with
る程
proper
度それが
planning
で
and
きる
問題
preparation.
点はそこにある。
The crux of the matter
ア
is,
ポニアは確か
Apollo
に
is certainly the best
僕たち
psychic
の中で
mantis among us,
最も優
but the
秀な
ability
精
to
神
guide the
感知
future
型
is
の融合
absolutely
戦
not
士だな。
something a human can achieve.
つまり
Which means that
彼女は
you
嘘を
think
つ
she
い
is
てな
telling
い
the
と
truth.
アポニアの能力の
Perhaps
本
no
質
one
が
has the
一
answers
体
to
何
what
な
the
のか。
nature of Apollo's ability is.
誰も正
But
解
if
を
we
出
are
せない
merely
かもしれ
puppets
ない。
controlled by destiny,
しか
then
し、
she is a
ただ、
puppet too.
彼女
The
は
only
人
difference
々を
is that,
操る糸が見
is
え
that
る
she
だ
can
け。
see the strings that bind
それ
everyone.
だけだよ。
That's all. The strings. But the Herrscher of Domination is already dead.
やめてくれ。別の呼び方にしてくれないか。
Why don't you call me
まだ
something
そういう
else?
年じゃ
I'm
ない。
not that old yet.
わかった。
Hey.
お母さん。
Okasa-san.
二人とも
You two
結
have
構
made
仲良く
fast
なったのね
progress.
私をからかうネタができた
Looks
みた
like
い
you
だ
found an
な。
opportunity
お
to
嬢
mock
さん
me.
どうしてそんな風に
I
呼
have
んで
no
るのか
idea
は
why she
私
insists
に
on
もわ
referring
か
to
ら
me
な
this
い。
way. Is it because she spent too much time with
子
children?
供たち、あ、そうだ。
Oh,
さ
right.
っき ア
Chrissy
ト
and
リ
I
エ
were
で
talking
遭
about
遇
the
した
monsters
怪
we
物の
encountered in the
話を
studio.
グレーシュとしてい
I
たんだ。
never mentioned they were also her paintings.
そうだよ。名誉嬢様。
ああ、また私
Looks
に
like
似て
me
きたな。
again. That's terrible. I
厄
don't
介
want her
だ
to。paint something that
そ
people
の
have
せいで
trouble
彼女と
accepting.
過ごす時間に気を
You
つけ
should
ま
also
し
be
ょう
wary about the amount of time you spend with her.
待って
Wait, you mean
今の
those
話
monsters were created by Chrissy after she was
あれらの
influenced
怪物
by
は
other people?
あ
Well, just a
先
disclaimer.
に言っておく
I'm
が
not responsible for
正
whether
しい
this,
かど
whether
うか
this
に
is
つい
true
て
or
は
not,
知ら
but
ないぞ。
she only starts painting
Danga.
when she is
彼
contaminated
女は
by
つまり
something.
他人が
Which is to
残した
say,
色を
she
抜
takes
き
the colors that others leave behind and paints them on
普通
paper.
の絵と何
Well,
か違
different
い
from
で
a
もある
regular work of art.
ただの噂だが
It's just a rumor,
話によ
but
ると
I've heard that
彼
although
女
her
の絵は
art can be
簡
easily
単に破れ
destroyed,
るものだ
there's
が
some sort of effect in the minds of
見た
those who
どん
see
な
it.
影響なのかは
And whatever that
彼
effect
女が
is will
交
be
流した
determined by
相
who
手
she
指定
was
伝
last
に
with.
聞いた話だが
That's what Eden told me.
グレーシュが
I
戦
heard
王
that
と
the
接 触した
that
後に
Crucio
描
did
いた
after
絵は
spending some time as Calpus
一つのエ
brought
リ
the
ア
whole
に
city
内
to
乱
the
をも
brink
た
of
らしたら
destruction
し
from
い
internal
そう
chaos.
だったの。
Really? The Sun Series
古
from
の
realm
楽
space
園
constructed
は
by
認
people's
識によっ
minds.
て
You can
構成
create
されてい
lifelike
るから。
monsters
その
here.
通りだが
That's right.
怪
But
物
they
だ
are
け
no
とは
monsters.
限らない
To be more accurate,
正
they are
確
the
に言えば
manifestations of a person's
人の心
self-perception.
を具現化
We've
した
seen
もの
those
だな
before. They likely belong to
私
Cosmo.
己の心にあ
It
る
was not
怪
so.
物を
It
服
was
従
no
させ
easy
ると
feat
は
for him to tame his
た
inner
だものじゃ
monster.
それなら
If that's
グ
the
レイシャがこ
case,
れから何を
I'm
描
eager
き
to
出
see what
け
Crucio
ど
will paint next. But
彼
is
女
it
の
okay
前
for
で
us
そ
to
ん
be
な話
talking
を
about
して
these
大
things
丈
in
夫
front
な
of
ん
her?
だ本当に彼女を子供
Why
だと
not?
思ってるのか
Are you really treating her like a
子
kid?
供とはいえ
At the end of the day,
彼
she
女
is
は
a
一人
flame
の
chaser.
英傑だ
She's probably been through more than
経験し
either
て
of
き
us
た
can
ことは
imagine.
わ
Alright, we've hit 60%. Ugh.
炎のような
行動開始。
What do we got? I want Alicia to show up more.
行動開始。
Why doesn't Alicia love me anymore? I thought she might hear me. She didn't.
電線雷鳴の時。
I want Alicia buffs. I want to see more of what they do.
影の中に。
Nope.
電線雷鳴の時。行動開始。
I used to get them like decently often. I feel like she's hiding from me now. And I don't know why. I thought Alicia was supposed to love me.
かつての僕
Keep on rolling. Let's go to Calpus, I guess. Oh, I actually totally meant to go to Calpus, but I hit B. Oopsies. Well, that's all my redos.
電線雷鳴の時。 強風よ、私に服従しなさい。
Go!
千鳥、バットン。
かつての僕
Give me whatever you got, Kevin. Give me whatever you got, Kevin. Give me whatever you got, Kevin. Hurry it up. Alright, well, more Kevin it is.
電線雷鳴の時。行きましょう。
I'm honestly, like, just at this point, really bored of the Elysian realm.
吠えなさい、栗から。
It's just the same thing over and over.
一刀両断。
Not that, the regular, like, quests aren't, but I don't know. I'm definitely excited to be done with the Elysian
電
realm.
線雷鳴の時。行動開始。
I think it's also, like, part of it is, like, as much as I do like the Flame Chasers, these aren't the actual Flame Chasers, and they're all dead. Hydrate. I will hydrate. Like, I'd like to get back to really, like, pushing the plot forward.
一刀両断。
君の力はまだ完全に
Obviously,
覚醒
it's
してい
all,
ない
like, yeah, this is all stuff for May, and it'll, I'm sure, come up in, future chapters. I just want to get back to, like, moving things forward and seeing all the cast members again. It's because so much of it is back-to-back. Yeah, no, it's very... It's... I don't know. It's just, like, it's the same location. It's a lot of just talking, which it's good talking, and I like it, but not a lot is really happening, especially in this one. Like, this is just, oh, we do some stuff, Apponia says some cryptid words, etc., etc. With Mobius and Elysia's segments, there was at least, like, stuff going on the whole time. And again, I am still interested in it. I'm just like, I don't want to sit here and do simulated universe over and over and over again. I like doing simulated universe over and over and over again in Star Rail because I like playing Star Rail. The game of this is the least interesting part of it to me. I guess so. I don't know. It's just, it's a lot less interesting. It's a lot less exciting. I shouldn't say it's a lot less exciting than the regular game. And part of it is just like, because this stuff is happening, there's characters doing stuff, but the story isn't being pushed forward. Because all these people are dead. It's essential information, it will be good to have. I'm still enjoying it and excited for it. I'm just like, I don't want to do it anymore. It's been like 2 months of this at this point. And part of that is because I wasn't feeling well, so I kept pushing, like, instead of just doing one big stream, chapter 2 and chapter 3 ended up being 2 each. But I think it's only really been a month then. But I understand now why, like, people talk about it like it's the big ordeal, because it is. I again thought it was 2 chapters, not 3. And when I did the first one in one go, I was like, oh yeah, it'll be easy. But yeah, I'm ready to go back to the Hyperion crew, or even if we don't go back to the Hyperion crew, just being in a new area. Man, no Alicia this whole run. Go! It's also part of it is it's a lot of content playing one character and doing the same fight over and over. Fine, let's finish, Kevin. I also, part of it is like, also I'm realizing, in the regular chapters, I always felt like I was getting answers on something. I feel like I'm being given way more questions than I am answers in this. Hey, finally! And then, like, it's like, oh, okay, well, it answered this one, and now here's completely new questions that we weren't talking about before. Like, May specifically came here to get answers, and I don't feel like I've gotten any answers. I've gotten answers to some of the questions that I got in here, but none that I had before I came here. I just want to snuggle you. That's why I'm here, Alicia.
僕が与えられる慈悲はここまでだ。
I really thought I completely whiffed because of the circle before I saw an enemy frozen. Was that the last one? I heard a noise right as I did that. Yep.
進み続けましょう。ここで足を止めては。
Gold.
伝染雷鳴の時
I also genuinely like the live title says. I genuinely miss Sila.
私に服従しなさい
And Rita and Durando. I mean the whole crew, but like, I don't know, I really want to see Sila again. That's, I think, the big one.
一刀両断
友よ
Unfortunately, my two Blorbos, Otto and Siren are just gone. But I can get at least some kind of Siren-ness from Kiana.
伝染雷鳴の時行動開始
Alright, though, this should hopefully be the only one of these that we had to do. Or the last of these that we have to do.
雷鳴
It should be full skips from here on, and then whatever ones they make me do. Although we've recruited every character now, so I think the
吠えなさい
mandatory events will be happening less. Because that was what happened with the Mobius one, and why we ended up getting through
雷鳴
the second part like a lot faster than we did the first one.
一刀両断吠えなさい栗から
Yeah. Can you take a little bit more damage?
千鳥バットン
Screw it, I've been yelling about Alicia this whole time. Let's go fight Alicia.
伝染雷鳴の時
なんだか私たち結構な回数会ってる。
君たちにはまだ僕に武器を使わせる資格がない。
可愛い乙女
I'm
心
frozen.
できないこと
恐
はない。
怖よ私に服従しなさい
Go! Thank you, Alicia. It's your abilities that are letting me beat you up like this. Maybe I lied about Alicia being harder than Mobius. Ugh. Come on, why are you up there? Seeing that Can was alarmed and shrinking away, Klein bent down. He pulled a few noodles from a box and held them out in front of him.
もっと近くへ置いて。
I'm pretty sure Klein has been stated a girl several times. An incredibly effective attempt. Can ran off and completely vanish.
くらい
Fine.
猫はカ
I
ッ
have
プ
no
麺に
interest
興
in
味を
instant
持った
noodles.
そうなんだ。
Really? I've never
小
interacted
動
with
物
animals
と過ごし
much.
まさか
I've
く
also
らい
never
にこういっ
imagined
た
this.
時間があるなん
You
て
would imagine that you would
私も
suddenly
思わな
have
か
time
った
for things like this.
これも仕事
No,
の
this
一
is
部。
part of my work. That
あ
cat
の
is
子は
strange,
独
so
特だから
perhaps I can do
研
some
究対
research.
今まで会えた回
I
数
rarely
は
bumped into it
少
before.
なす。
それって
You mean
カンちゃんのこと
Can?
うん。 データによ
Based on my
ると
data, this
パ
cat
ルドフェリ
appeared
スの
when
記憶体が
Pardophalis'
古の楽
sim
園に入った
entered the
時から
Elysian realm.
でも
But she
現
likely
実に
did
いた
not
パル
have
ド
a
フェリス
feline
は
pet in the real
猫
world.
科の
つまり
They're saying
あの猫は
this
現
cat
実
never
に
existed
存
in the
在
real
それ
world.
はまだわからない
I'm not certain yet.
けど
However, there have already
似た
been
よう
many
な状
similar
況は
situations.
古の楽園は
The
記憶
Elysian
によっ
realm
て
is
構築
constructed
さ
from
れた空
memories,
間
and memories are
そ
highly
して記憶
subjective.
だからここにある多くの物事は
So, many
現
things
実
in
の
this
姿
realm
よ
are
り
more
も
similar to
記
how
憶
they
の所有者の
look like
主
in
観
the
的な
subjective
認知に
knowledge of the
近い
people with those memories and what they look like in real life.
確かに
Sure.
古の
Someone
楽
looks at
園
the
にある
deep end
指
here in
針
the
の
real
書は
world are completely
う
different.
んそれも
There's
一つ
another
の例な
example
の
of
か
this
もしれない
phenomenon. This feline creature is the
ただ
only life form
それ
I've
に
seen
よって
created
も
this way.
実験
A
体
test subject.
これ
Can
を
you
片
handle
付け
this
る
and
の
help handle this for me? Klein lifted up his
そ
box
れ
of food.
はごめんなさい
Sorry. When it comes to this kind of food, I have the same opinion as that cat.
私も
No cat food for for May. Oh, never mind. Into the Deep 3 means that's a mandatory one. I'm really tired of having to pick my fucking team. No Alicia buffs. I have no idea what Durandal is doing. Yeah, I gotta bring Fuhua back. Fuhua is the one that collects everything, it looks like. I kind of thought it was Raven because of the circle of crows, but
あなたの
吠えなさい栗から 千鳥バットン
it is a big angry bird. I just find it so funny that it was like just backing up into the enemy. Yeah, Durandal just like pops in and does a big damage, and then leaves. I don't even think it was that big of damage though.
私に服従しなさい。なんだかこの感覚にも慣れてきたわ。
I've become used to this feeling. And we're dead.
You've grown
calm, May. Please,
私
come
の
to
前
me
に
once
来
more.
てください。もう一度。
自分に嘘偽りがない
You're
と思う
sincere as
な
you
ら
say. Don't use the word
So,
please with me
くださいがね。
anymore. What?
アポニア、
I've noticed
あな
what
た
you're
の
doing,
手段には気
Aponia.
づいているわ。
Whenever you say that word,
そ
you're
の
trying
言
to
葉を
exert
口にする
influence over
の
my
に催眠
mind,
に
right?
近いそれを回避す
Something
る
like
方法はない。
hypnosis, and also quite difficult to
私が異
resist.
様だと気づい
Even
た
if
として
I
も、
even if I can
あ
tell
なたの
something
要
is
求を
amiss, I
拒
still
み
can't
最
refuse
も
you.
優秀な精
You
神
certainly
感
live
知
up
型
to your
の融合
reputation
戦
of the
士。
greatest
こんな
psychic
に時
mantis.
間が経っているのに、
So much time has passed,
メイはや
and
は
you
り
still prefer to judge me with such
悪意で
malice.
私
I
を
mean,
判
you've
断
given
す
me
る
no
こと。
actual reason or not.
その点において、
When it
学
comes
園
to
がくれ
judging,
た
the
教
Elysian
訓は
realm
あ
has
まり
taught
に
me
も多いか
enough.
ら。でもその能
But
力
this
は
power far surpasses my
想像
imagination.
を超えてたわ。
That pendant, the necklace that you speak of, it's for enhancing this ability, isn't
私
it?
の意志が言いなり
Once
にな
my
った
will is
時
at
か
your
ら
mercy, it served its
それはあな
purpose,
たの
just as
言
you
ったよ
said.
弁解するつもりもない
Looks like you
わ。
don't plan on defending
もちろん、
yourself. Of course.
すでに
I've
多く
been
の誤解を
misunderstood
受
so
けてい
many
る。
times. What is once more?
どうやら
May,
メイの
it seems
私
you
に
have
対する探りは
investigated about me
かなり
quite
深い。
確
deeply.
かに誰もあなたの運命に
Indeed,
対する
no
判
one
断を
denies
否
your
定し
judgment
な
of
かった。
destiny.
私はまだ理解できないけ
Though
ど
I can't understand it, the reason I would use to refute
十
you
分じゃない。
also doesn't carry enough weight.
そう。では、もう少し近くに
That's
来て
so.
くだ
Then
さ
could
い。
you please come
あなた
closer?
また。
You're doing it again.
いいえ、
No! Her judgment was correct, but it did not necessarily prove helpful. As always, Aponia put her hand in May's hair.
たまに、私も
Occasionally,
わがま
I
まに
can
な
be
りたい
stubborn
時
too.
がある。
Forgive me.
今回
And
だけ。
forgive me this once.
なるほど。調査だけでなく、
Oh,
対
not
抗
only
す
did
る
you
計
get so
画も考
far in your
えた。
investigation, you also came up with a plan to resist.
よくで
Well
きてい
done,
る。
May.
もういいわ。
Enough.
鋭い。
How perceptive. I was almost able to see what happened when you and that girl
あ
were
なたがあ
together.
の女の子
I
と
didn't
一緒
mean
にいる
to.
と、それで、
So, you wish to
あなた
change
は
the destiny that I have
私
seen.
最初はそうだったわ。
I wanted to, but
で
now
も今は
I've prepared another
別の
plan.
すでにバレた計
Do you
画
think
に
a
意味は
plan
な
that
い
has been revealed is meaningless? Don't worry,
大
May.
丈夫。
Go ahead and do it.
それも
This is also
成長のため
what a
に
person has to go through to
必ず
grow.
必ず通る
What
道。
a person has to go
Eh?
through. Yes.
あなた
Doesn't
も
matter if it were you,
私も
me, or someone else.
他の人た
Anyone
ちも
who's learned the authenticity of fate
運
would
命
attempt
と
to
いう
change
残
it.
念。
It's such a shame. Why
ど
does
う
it have
して
to
あん
end
な
like
結
that?
末だったので
When
しょ
you
う。
finally come to understand that you can defy it,
逆らえないと理
it's all,
解した
it'll
時
already
が
be time for you to
思い
leave.
のままやってみなさい。
Just do whatever you planned.
もしそれ
If
が
doing so
ここを
allows you to
去る
have a
まで
nice delusion that you
あ
did
なた
not
に
wait
死を
around
待
for
つだけ
death.
錯覚なんかじゃないわ。
It's not a delusion,
けど
Aponia.
確かに
However,
あ
I
なたに
truly
もう
do
一度
want to
会
see
い
you
たかった。
again. Before this, you've
あな
always,
たはずっ
always
と私
avoided
の
my
質問を避け
questions.
てきたけど、
Now I want to hear it
今日
from
は
you.
直接聞きた
Can
い。
you really do that?
疑う必要はな
There's no
い。
need for doubt,
May.
May. I can see
私
destiny,
は運命が
and
見える
usually I can see all its
どん
details.
な些細な
It
こと
cannot
で
be
も
changed. If it could,
それ
I
は
would have
変
been
えら
able
れ
to
ない
stop so many things from happening long
で
ago.
わかっ
Alright,
たわ。
I understand. Are you trying to tell me
観察
I'm
を
lying?
通して
Tell if I'm lying based on my
私
words
が
and
嘘をつい
expressions?
てるかどうかを
May,
判断したか
no
った
one
の。
can tell
表情
when I
のこと
lie.
かしら。
Expression.
確かに。
That's right. But not your
でも
expression
私が見
today.
たいのは、
Wait for the day
そ
when
の
I
運命
defy
が
it.
破られた
You'll
時
remember the
に、
confident answer you
今
gave
の
me
自
today.
信に満ちた
The
答
look on
え
your
を思い
face
出
when
し
that
た
happens
瞬
is what
間
I really want to
やる
see.
気満々だ
You
ね。
have such vigor. Then
楽
I'll
し
be
みに
looking
してい
forward
る。
to it. Please. It's fine if you don't want to
そ
hear
の
that
言葉を
word.
聞きたくないのな
Well,
ら
good luck.
やめて
I
お
hope
く。
that the next time we meet, things will be different.
前と同じね。
Just
こ
the
こ
same
に
as
戻る
before.
時は
There were no
何の
problems
妨げ
returning
も
here.
ない。
Why is the pony so special in the Elysian
アポ
realm?
ニアは
You must be hiding
Shit, no.
something. Come on, hurry up. Dangerous.
やあ、ライデンメイ。
Hi, May.
のんびりしてるのね。全然
You
客
look
人
so
のようには
comfortable.
見えないわ。
You don't look like a guest at all.
仕方ないさ。
Can't help it.
私た
People
ち
like
みた
us
い
who
な
have no
流れ
home
者
must
は
learn to treat any place
ど
like
んな
home.
さ、大事な話が
I
あ
knew
る
you
ん
have
だろ。
something serious to discuss, so let's skip
雑
the
談
idle
はこれで
chatter.
どうだった？そ
So,
の戒
how
律
did
と
the
の会話
conversation
は。
between you and that disciple
な
変
go?
わらない。
Everyone believes that's
だ
true.
そうだな。
I also asked
私
Eden
も
for
エデン
you,
に聞いてみた
and
が
the answer is
そ
similar.
れでお前も
You
信
have
じ
to
た。
believe it,
私は
right?
運命の存在を認めない。
I won't acknowledge
そ
the
れは
existence
私
of
が見たも
destiny.
の、聞いたもの
Otherwise, I
とも
wouldn't
関
have
係
come
ない
here.
し。
This has nothing to do with what I've
じゃ
seen.
あどう
So
す
what are you
るつも
going
り
to
だ？
do? Or rather,
いや、
what can
今
you
のう
do?
ちに
Let's
他
say you
の
go
誰
meet
かに
someone
会いに
else.
行くのか？
True or not, this won't hurt. No need.
彼女が話した
I
予
still
言
firmly
は、
believe that the prophecy
古
she told
の
me is
楽
limited to
園
the
のみ
Elysian
この
realm.
人為的に作
Only
ら
in
れ
this
た世
artificially
界の
woven
中
world
で
can destiny play out based on a
運
certain
命はそれ
prophecy.
なら
Since that's the case,
私が
what if I reverse
逆
my
の
何
thinking?
か方法を
You
思いつ
found
い
a
た。
あ
way.
なたは楽園で戦後
You
に
can
なった
help us in the Elysian realm, right? At that time, what did you experience?
あ
Must
の
you
嫌
bring
な
back
記
those
憶を
painful
どうし彼
memories?
が英傑だとは思えない。
I don't think you're the flame chaser at all.
楽園の
You're like a
中で最
terrifying
も
monster in
恐
the
ろしい
Elysian
怪
realm.
物に見える。
If it weren't for the intuition I've developed over the
長年
years,
培ってきた
I'm
直感
afraid
が
I
な
would
か
have
った。
suffered greatly.
ええ
Yes,
戦後が
Kalkus
ここ
did
の
mention
最
to me
終
that,
試練
that he
だ。
was the final trial here.
それに
And, as far as I know, only he and Mobius have caused the
本当
death
の
of
意
the
味で
successor.
貢献。
私は間一髪の
Then
と
I
ころで
really
逃げて
dodged a
せ。
bullet.
ほう。
Oh,
つまり、
yes, it's a solution you came up
Eh.
with. That's right. The
Aponia
prophecy Aponia
Aponia
gave was I will die in
だ
10
から私
days.
は気になるの。
That's why I'm
もし
curious.
その前
What
に
would happen if I
私
faced
が
an
死ななけ
inevitable
れば
death
ならない
before
状
that?
況に直
For
面した
this, I
ら
must
戦後に挑まなければならない。
challenge Kalpus. Alright. Time to fight Calpy. Let's see. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. Okay. We might need to do like one shallow sequence, but I wouldn't be surprised if at least one or two more of them are mandatory sequences, especially at the end.
お
No,
いつじゃお
Ursha,
前
you.
戦後
Kalpus,
来い。
let's get over here.
ああ律者
Ursha. What, did you get the wrong person? No, I
あな
learned
た
this
の
from you,
ね、あなたは
Kalpus.
ずーっと
Haven't you
こう
been
いう
bluffing
感じ
like
で
this all this
別に
time?
新鮮な手段
This
で
is
も
not a
な
new
いし
tactic. I've
天
seen
敵を
many
威
small
嚇す
animals
る
try
た
to
めに
scare off
似
natural
たような
enemies
方
using
法を
similar
使ったし
techniques.
虚勢を張っていると思ってるのか
You think this is a bluff?
いい
Alright,
いい
alright.
ぞ
Final tone was drowned out by a shattering sound, and it was as though the distance between the two did not exist. In the blink of an eye, the man's right fist had already grazed the side of May's face. She raised her blade just in time to deflect its heavy attack, but the aftershock was enough to push her back, leaving 2 long marks on the ground. That's
そう
right.
いう力
It's this kind of power.
俺に喧嘩を売る
Before
前
you
に
provoke me,
この先のこ
have
と
you
はちゃ
prepared
んと
your
準備できた
funeral
の
yet,
か
Ursha?
その必要はない
No need for that.
私が唯一すべき
My
準
only
備は
preparation
あなた
is to
が
plan
私
what
を
I
が
will
っ
do
かり
next
さ
if
せ
you
た時に
disappoint me.
ああそういえば
By
あ
the
なたが
way,
最終
you
試
once
練を
said that
務
when
めて
you
い
were in the
た
final
頃
trial,
い
there
に
was
し
a
えの
time
楽
when there
園
was
か
no
ら
one
誰
alive
も
in the
生
Elysian
還それ
realm.
も
This isn't
あ
the
なたの
bragging
嘘
again, is it? Try and see for yourself.
ええ
That's
そ
what I
うさ
intend
せ
to
て
do.
もらう
There are always exceptions, and I
何事
consider
にも
myself
前
one
後
of them.
もう分かっているはずよね
Well then, Kalpus,
これは戦い
now
の
you should
誘い
understand that this is an invitation to
ま
battle.
さか
Surely
後
you
継
have
者
the
と
guts
渡
to
り合
battle
う度胸す
successor,
らない
right?
少しお前
And
を
here I
見
was
直した
thinking
と
you
思っ
weren't
た
that annoying. But you want to get yourself killed now? I won't show mercy no matter
分
what.
かってるわ
Of course I know.
手加減
But
し
holding
ないの
back is how you show your
はあなた
respect.
なりの尊重
Otherwise, you
なのよ
wouldn't bear the
ね
signet of
じゃ
decimation.
なきゃ
And
用があ
I
るの
wouldn't
は
have
あ
come
なた
looking for you.
いいだろう
Alright.
望み通りにして
As
や
you
る
wish. I haven't personally killed a Hersher for far too
お
long.
前に時間を
Yeah.
やる
I'll give you enough time
命
to
を
come up with
守る
100
方
ways
法
to
を
save
100
your own
層
life.
の後
And then die.
心から負けを
Don't
見と
you
想像していたよりもスムーズだった
Very good. Easier than
場所
expected.
はここで
Where?
戦う
Right
の
here?
ここだと
Here.
贅
Too
沢
fragile.
すぎる
Maybe it matches you, but it's
お前には
beneath
律者
me. For sure.
お前の
Go
全
as far
力
as
を
you
尽
can
く
to
し
the
て
deepest part of the
這っても
realm.
来い
If you must
で
crawl,
ない
you have to
と
crawl
俺
there.
の手で死ぬ
Otherwise,
資
you
格
wouldn't
す
even
ら
be
ないから
worthy of
当
dying
時
in my
奴ら
hand.
が俺のために
The
用意
killing
した場
grounds
所
they prepared for me at the
指針
beginning.
の書の
A
一
part
部
of the
は
deep end can also
お
be
前
used
の
for your
骨を埋
burial.
めるのに
Clear decimation, a devouring burn in the trials. I take Alicia's stuff. I don't know what her stuff is, but what if I take Alicia's stuff? Will that make her show up more? Yes. Yes, it will. That's why I've been getting so much Kevin. Ah, I forgot to put Senti in. Well, I guess we get Kevin anyway. Give me your stuff, Mr. Kazlana. More common my ass. Ba-ba-ba-ba-ba. There.
強い
You, Kevin. Always a pleasure. Why do you even bother taking Alicia boosting stuff? $69, let's go!
僕
Come here. Come here. Come here, everybody. This is slower than me just fighting normally, but come here. Fall in the hole and die. No? Okay. Huh. That's interesting. Because Cosma did talk to me before, but now he had a ... That means that one just is a ... Yeah, I think Alicia hates me. Huh. I think Alicia actually just might not be here. Because her, like, her thing is sealed. I just realized I don't have the special attack that I do with everybody else. Oh, now I can. What? What does it do? Okay. I guess it's a... is it recovering my SP, or is that something different? As in, didn't take nap, but somehow awake. Well, more sleepies. I'm banishing you. More sleepies for you, Z's.
修正は簡単なことではない。
Tell that to Brain. Send to Brain. More sleepies. Yeah, okay, I guess she does have it. It's just the, like, after combat thing. Weird. No, no work. Oh, no, Mr. Superman, no harm. Well, anyway, I guess I hope your internet stays on today. Also, no, we don't want to pray to the Honkai god. The will of the Honkai seems evil. Don't get me honest. Will it though, or will it just get you fired? I mean, you're up for promotion, so in theory they wouldn't fire you, but you know. Can I get a singular Alicia? No, I guess not. Hey, that's a drive to the office. It's 40 minutes away at 2 a.m. Yeah, but, you know, capitalists don't care. Make your resources work. What? There's a hurricane that's shutting things down? Too bad. Do your work. The amount of people in Florida that needed to be back to work the next day is ridiculous. What the fuck is you? I wish I could, like, actually look at this thing. I mean, I guess the hurricane isn't affecting you, but still. What do you mean there's snow 4 feet deep? Your contract says you have to be here. It's ridiculous. It's utterly ridiculous.
心を落ち着かせるのです。
Oh, my college was great about it because I went to school literally on one of the Great Lakes. So, like, when it snowed, it fucking snowed. And usually my professor's like, yeah, no, I'm not coming in. Your class is canceled. Good luck, guys. There were also times, both in regular college and in grad school, where I was like, I literally physically cannot get to this location. I'm not coming. There were in grad school, like, because, you know, this was a post-COVID era, I offered to, like, go on Zoom, but Dean of college in Hawaii while the whole city, including road cleaners, were locked down. I mean, I don't see snow where I'm at. Let's go to class. Hell yeah. Hell yeah.
昔の話を
No, yeah, where I went though, like, when it snowed, it fucking snowed. So, there was no surprise. Oh, the absolute best though was like when you'd go to class the next day, and there was like, so from my dorms to the actual classes, there was a not super steep in most parts, but like a, you know, a hill, and there was many a day that it was ice to shit. There was a day I walked, like, I walked out, like, in time to go to class, right? I get to the hill, I see, like, 4 people slip ahead of me, 2 of them, like, sliding all the way back down to the bottom. I was like, I'm going back to bed. I turned around, went back to my dorm, and went to sleep. God, there was a super steep hill, but I only had occasional classes there, and there was also like an inside pass to go to. I genuinely liked my college campus. It was really nice. Not a single fucking Alicia. I remember one of my professors coming to class realizing he didn't fill his coffee and he canceled right then and there. That's kind of ridiculous. You're already here. That is quite funny though. Die, please. Oh, I'm not doing this on time, am I? Ah, 4 seconds left.
昔のオペ
All
ラ
my
のマ
classes
イク
were
が
in
高く
that building, so either way
役
I'd
者
be
の
there
歌
no
声だ
matter
けで
what.
会場に響かせてた。
I was all over my campus. Wow, it was a full fucking run of this, huh? Alright, Calpy. Nope, not Calpy yet.
強風よ、私に服従しなさい。
Yeah, no, wow, it was a full actual run. This is floor 16.
一刀両断。吠えなさい、栗から。
So what are your Star Rail plans, Cinda? Given that the characters we've seen that are likely to come out in the last week.
強風よ、私に
I was
服
talking
従
about
しなさい。
mine earlier. Well. No, no whales save. The power of saving.
千鳥、バットン。
Look, that satisfaction now.
強風よ、私に服従しなさい。
新たな転送ポイント。
This new portal is indeed an area that I've never seen before.
かつて戦
This
後
is
が最
also
終試練を
the
務め
place
た
Calpus used as the final
指
trial.
針の書の一部。
One part of the deep end. This is certainly a
確かに予
windfall,
想
but
が戦闘を
the
全て
flame
の
chasers at sea sees combat as everything.
全文明で
One of the
最も
most
強い
powerful
戦
fighters of the previous era.
士。もし私たちの間に
If
差
there
が
is
存
indeed
在
a
するな
gap
ら
between us,
これ
then
はそれを
this
見
is
極
also
め
an
るチャン
opportunity
ス。
to see it clearly. This is a good reminder not to spend any more of my work money until the new banners. Well, I mean, when does that reset? Because, we still have all of next patch. So there's at least another 6 weeks before Sunday. Too slow,
ウ
Hersher.
ォーミングアップにもっと時
That's
間が
right,
必
that you
要
might
なんじゃ
not,
ないかと
that you might need more
気
time
を
to
使
warm
った
up.
にせ。あなた
After
は
all,
新しい時
you
代の
had fought
律者
against
と
the
戦
Hersher
っ
of the
たこ
next
とがな
era.
いのよ
It would
ね。
be different from what you
も
imagined.
しかしたら
ほう。もっとシンプルに言った方がいいのか
Will it be even easier?
その茶番は
How long do you want to
いつ
keep
ま
up
で
the
続く
charade? They all say I'm crazy, but no one
周
takes
り
me
お
for a
前に何
fool.
の目的があるのかな
Whatever your
ど
purpose is,
俺
I
は
don't
聞いた
care.
お前
Now
が
the
ずっ
deep
と
end
行
you
きた
set
い
your
と思っていた
sights
真
on
の
is
地は
here.
ここにあ
You
る
get what you got what you
お
wanted.
前は欲し
It's
いも
time
の
to
を
pay
手
the
に
price.
あなたの欲しい
Yes, I
も
know
のを
what
知
it
って
is you want.
あなたがこの瞬間を
Yes,
待
I
ってた
know
ことも
That you've long been waiting for this moment.
この怒りの
My
炎
anger
は
has been
長い
neglected
間
for
静
too
まった
long.
まま
Far
そ
too
れを
long.
見たいとい
Since
う
you
の
wanted
だ
to reappear in this place and try to take it on to the best of
お前
your
無駄話は
ability.
いらない
Enough chatter! Bring it on!
内だろうが外だ
Inward
ろう
or
が
outward!
会う
Kill!
殺すのみ許しを請うがいい律者
Beg for mercy, Hersher! I will not grant it!
律者を相手にしてそれを
What
言
you
う
did
のは
before
少し
Hersher
早い
will
と
not
思う
end well.
もういい律者お前には失
Enough,
望した
Hersher.
国
You
民を
disappoint
背
me.
負いここまで来ても
What do you mean I
この程
disappoint
度
you?
で
You
しか
haven't
ない
hit
と
me.
は
The clown bearing signet is still a clown.
来いそのもがく
Scorn
姿を
from me or
俺に見せろ
die! Do it!
後悔するわよ
You will regret this!
吠えなさい栗から
Raw! Kurika!
そう来なくてはな
Morally get Archer!
空からの方向だけだと
Have
思っ
the
てる
peels in
の
the sky already satisfied you?
教えてあげましょう。
I'll teach you what really makes thunder fearsome.
本当の理由を。滅びなさい。
Fish.
おめでとうリッチャ
Congratulations, Ursha.
お前は自身
You've
を証
given your
明
all
した
and finally proved
殺さ
yourself.
れる価値があると
Worthy to be
な
killed.
だがこれは
But
戦
this is
闘
not
じゃ
a
ない
battle.
狩りだ
The hunt.
さあお前の全力をかけて
Give your all.
逃げるがいい
Survive. Hydro.
さっきと全然違う。
He's changed completely.
人為的
Is
方
this his Honkai reaction?
それとも
Or another power?
他の力。
リッチャー相手だと
Before
お
Ursha,
前の相手
he
は
will stand before Calvis.
どうだ
Why did I skip voicing the dramatic laugh? Because I wanted to hear his. In Frenzy, Calpus unleashes calamities which finish with throws and deal high damage. Use Domain of Sanctions, weapon active, rise and cleave, or throws to remove calamities and Calpus is friendly. Alternatively, you can build up rhyme trauma or evade repeatedly to make Calpus miss every hit temporarily to end his frenzy.
強風よ。私に服従しなさい。
逃げるがいい
Or we can just do this.
な虫けらのような力で崩壊の代弁者を務めてるのかもっとだ
Command me! Even the Hurchin Corps is a match for him in brute force.
彼に勝てない。でも今は
But
ま
it's
だ
not
諦め
time.
る時じゃない。
It's not the time to surrender.
運命を
To
欺
fool
かず
fate. I must give it my all until I have no hope left.
なすすべがない状態にならないと。シドニー、バットン。
そう
This is it. I feel your urge to
この
kill.
瞬間に俺に復讐しろ
Avenge me. Let me break a blade at its sharpest. Let me lay waste everything.
リッチャー
In this phase, Calpus enters frenzy, spreads flames of wrath everywhere, and cannot be interrupted. He's unstoppable in this form. Try your best to survive and wait for opportunities patiently.
まずい。
Ooh, ow!
誰が先に
You who will be cremated first?
いるい
これは
Ow.
見たこと
This
のない
power.
力ね。
Incredible. He
長
can't
時間
sustain
の死
it.
は不可能なはず。
逃げるがいい
All your refuges will be
先も
burned
愛と
down.
なるだけだ
Ow!
俺がお前に近づ
I'm
く
the impending
俺
doom.
がその
I
終
am
点
your
だ
demise. You fucking yoinking me.
何を笑ってるの？
What's so funny?
所詮そう
And this is all you've
お
got.
前を見て
You remind me of the
俺
first
が
Ursha
初
I
めて殺
crossed
した
the
リ
line.
ッチャのことを思い出
She
した
died too fast for me to enjoy
死ぬの
myself
が
or
あ
to
まりにも第
despair.
4か
Is it the fourth or fifth? I can't remember
よく覚
anymore,
えてない
and
な
it doesn't matter.
だから
So I'll give you
お前に
another
もう
chance
一
to
度
say
チャンス
your
を
last
つ
words.
まり
In other
これ
words,
でやめ
you're
る
not
つもり？
going to stop.
遅い
Too late.
ただ
You
手合
shouldn't
わ
have
せに
come
し
to
た
me
い
if you
な
wanted to stop
俺
here.
には
For me,
決着が必
things
要
have to
だ
have an end,
そ
and
の
there's
やり方
only
一
one
つ
way
だ
to
けだ
do
遺
it.
言。
Last words.
いつかそれを
I will
口
say
に
them
する
one
日が来
day,
るわ。
but not now.
いいぞ今日が終わればここもお前と共に消えてなくなる
Very well. After today, you and this place will cease to
誰
exist.
が誰のために
Let's see who will be the last one standing.
戦後、
Calpus,
私に
show
教
me
え
the
なさい。
truth behind how no one
誰も
survived.
生還でき
Show
ない
it to me.
運命の真の姿。
The true face of destiny. The air became piping hot again. Everything was evaporating and scorching, and it was hard to breathe. Kalpis raised his hand, and if he lands the hit, she will definitely be
避け
destroyed.
られない
It's impossible to evade.
今よ
Now's the time
その運命を打ち破っ
to
た
find your destiny,
Apponia.
Apponia.
姿を
Come forth. However, there was no response. No words, not even a flicker of memory.
どういうこと
Why? What went wrong? There was no accident, and there was no one who
私
can
の
help
判
her.
断が間違っていた
Did I make the wrong decision?
いいえ
No.
そうだと
Even
しても
so, now is not the
今
time.
のし運命で運
If
命に逆
destiny
らえ
cannot
ないの
defy
ね
destiny, then I will do it
私自
myself.
身の
She clenched her weapon again, but she didn't have absolute confidence in the death trap she had created for herself. At this moment, she began to see the past she had once cut off, scene by scene.
これが
This is
人
how
は
it's
死
when
ぬ
people
そ
die.
の通りだよ
That's right,
メイ
May.
死を体験することも
Experiencing death. This
そ
is
の
also
運
a
命を
part
生
of
き
your
るそう
destiny.
しなければ
Only now can you truly understand
あなた
how
には
heavy it can be.
その重さやがて私たち
Finally,
は
we
同
can
じ
witness
気
each
持ち
other's
で互いの
existence
存在を見届け
in
ら
the
れる
same
よ
state of mind.
絶望を経験
Without
しなけれ
suffering
ば
despair.
あなたは変え
You
られ
will
ない
not
こと
believe
を
it
信
will
じ
be
る
defied.
ここまでにしましょう
That is all.
決められた運命
The
の時
destined
間は
time is yet to
まだ
come.
遠いのだから今回は
This time,
自分で
you
服
need
を
to
整え
tightly
たんだ
preclose
ね
yourself. The familiar exhortation is only in the past, and it can only be heard from the depths in the surreal dark
ポ
prison.
ニーやっぱ
It's
り
you! Sure enough, my
私の
judgment
判
wasn't
断が
wrong.
間違ってい
Though
る
as I state something like this, you won't watch from the sidelines.
またお前か
It's you again! Get lost! Ah, you were
あ
here
なたし
too.
ばらく
Can you please
別
move
の
up
場所に
somewhere?
移動して
I want to speak to May alone.
ふざけるな
Don't even think about it!
アポニアお前ももう一度
you
死
wish
に
to
たい
die
のか
again!
戦後
Help us. The man abruptly approached May. His aura didn't falter at all, and there were still unextinguished flames on his shoulders.
次はないぞ
There will not be a next time. I'm sure. The man looked at Aponi again, and seemed to have something to say, but only grunted coldly and slowly walked away. But until his figure completely disappeared, the boiling temperature did not ease away in the slightest. I hadn't seen
しばら
Kappas
く
in
会
a
ってい
while,
ないけど
but he'd grown more and more
戦後は
obedient.
ますますおとなしくなったね
Don't be afraid. He said that many times before. We can move
でも
on. But it'll
彼
be
のいる
this
場
hot
所は
as long as he's around.
相
Is
変わ
that
らず
okay? Noticing the line of sight directed towards her collar, May remembered Aponi's habit and took a
手
step
を
back.
煩わせる必要はない
Don't bother. I don't feel that hot.
さらにこういう温
Besides,
度になれるこ
adapting
と
to
も
the temperature is also an ability I should have.
そう
Is that
で
so?
も
That's not good
体
for
に
the
良く
body.
ない
Let's move to a more
や
suitable
はり
place
目
to
を
talk.
閉じてもらえる
Close your eyes first. Okay.
大丈夫
It's okay. As
私
long
が
as
いる
I'm
限
still
り
here, no one can hurt you. But the suspicious look on her face did not fade, but as usual, she soon felt the touch of slender fingers on her eyelids.
またなのね
It's like this again.
その前に最初
Before
は
this,
少
it might
し
be a
気
little
分が
uncomfortable
悪
at
くなる
first.
かもしれない
Bear with it for now, and it'll be
我慢
fine
して
soon.
待って
Wait,
アポニア
you
垣根の中で
within these walls.
私たちは
We have
文明を
found
有し
civilization.
足を止めた
Only
時
when we
だ
stop can we
け
keep
私
them
た
for the
ちは未
future.
来を目にするさあ
Come,
手を
give
伸ば
me your
して
hand. And that's the last segment.
戒律をまとったら
Discipline.
理解で
There's
きる
no
はず
need for words.
Eh. 目を開けて
Open your eyes. We're back in a
安
safe
全な
place.
場所に戻った
私に何をしたの
What did you just do to me?
怖がらないで
Don't be afraid.
あ
What
な
you
た
just
が手に
received
したの
was a
は
signet of discipline.
彼女たちが話してい
It's
た
not the same
戒
discipline
律とは
they
違
mentioned
う
before.
でも
What? However, the sense of loss in her body that had come out of nowhere couldn't be ignored, and the woman in front of her is clearly aware
大
of
丈夫
this. Don't worry. No
あな
matter
たが
what
どんな
becomes of
姿で
you,
も
I will look after you,
私が
just as I
守
have
る戒
others.
律とはそういうもの。
That's discipline. The
そ
way
れ
to
を
get
手
it
にする
is
方
to
法は
lose.
特別なことで
But
は
this
ない。
is not special. You have done it
かつ
before.
てのあなた
I
も
can feel it.
もういいわ
Enough,
あ
Apollonia.
なたの予言にも
I've
ミスが
proven that your
存在す
prophecy
る
is
こと
not
を証
without
明して
flaws.
もし
But if I appeared
私
there,
があそこに現
is
れ
that
るこ
also
とも
part of
そ
destiny?
んなのへりくつよ
That's unreasonable. I mean, is it? I don't think it is.
一つ物語を
Would you
話し
mind
て
if I
もい
told
い？
you a story?
ビルビから聞いた
It's
話
what
だけ
Bilby
ど、
once told me, and I've kept it in my heart all these years.
これは
It's
ある
the
先
story of
生
an
術師の
astrologer
物語。
famous for her ability to predict the
彼
future.
女は
One day, she
未来を
predicted her
予
own
知で
death
き
that
る
would
ことで
happen many
有
years
名にな
later,
った。
that she made her prophecy
でも
known.
その日
The result,
何も起こら
on
なかっ
that
た。
day, nothing happened
自
to
身
her.
の名声を守
So to
るため
protect her
に
reputation, she
彼女
climbed
は
to the rooftop before
視
midnight.
野が来る
and took
前
her own
に
life.
この場合
So, was her
彼女の
prophecy
予
about
言は
herself
当たっ
fulfilled
た。
or not?
そういう論証できない
I don't
問
want
題
to
に
waste
時
my
間を
time
費
on
やした
such
くない
illogical questions.
しかし
But this is the
それこそ
destiny we all despise.
私を信じて
Trust me, my experience in this
このことに
area
対
far
する経験は
surpasses the ordinary.
他人より
I'm
も
able to
ず
see
っと
every
多い。
moment of the future in detail.
私はあなたの
I
構想
saw
を
your
見て
current struggle, and I saw my
自
own
身の
arrival.
訪れを見た。
All my actions are just guided by the strings of fate.
私がしたことは全部
At the
運
mercy
命の
of
意
fate,
図に
I
導
can
かれ
only
るま
act
ま。
desperately.
それって
You want to say that
あなたが
when you
した
do
ことは
something, it's not out of
自
your
身
own
に動
will,
機があるから
but
だ
because
よ
it should happen.
理解が早いね。
You're quick to
メイ
understand me. Unfortunately,
不幸なこ
I
と
was
に
forced to gain this new perspective on
私
time
はそういう
and
時間
lost
を
all,
観察す
all
る。
expectations of
新
causality.
たな
でも
But
エリシアの話
according
だ
to
と
Alicia, you can
あな
change
た
the
は家庭を
process.
変える
Since you asked,
そう
does
いっ
that
た
mean you're
質問
starting
を
to
する
believe
な
what I
ん
have
て
seen?
そうは言ってないわ
I never meant it that
あ
way,
くま
but
で一つの仮説
I
を
never
前
meant
提
it
と
that
した
way.
話を
Just
してる
for the premise of hypothesis.
その強情さ、
Your persistence.
あの頃
You're
の
similar to
私
mine
とそ
back
っ
then.
くり。
You're right, but I never
確か
dared to
に
do that.
自由が始まるときに
Just like how initially, freedom
必然
inevitably
的
leads to evil
に
thought.
悪念をもたらすように
Things don't always turn in the right
物事か
direction.
つての私は
I have
決めら
personally
れた
tried to
死を
change the doomed fate of
変えよう
some.
とした。
It only made them more miserable when the end
少
came.
なくとも今は
At least now. If I
あ
know
な
that
た
your
が
death
安
will
ら
be
かに死ぬ
peaceful,
ことを知
why
ってい
should I
る。
change it?
そんな言い逃れ
You
を
know
私
there's
は
no way
信じ
I
るわけ
believe
ない
that.
大丈
Fine. I spent too
夫。私
long
が待つことに
waiting.
費やした時
I'm
間
well
は
aware of the weakness and
すでに
futility of
長すぎる
ideals.
くらいだから。ましてや
Furthermore, there is an
私たちの
ambiguous,
間には
incomprehensible fog
あな
between
た
us. I also hope
の
that
初心を
you
最
can
後ま
always
で
stay
貫
true to
い
your
て
will.
ほしい。
So May,
だ
prepare
から
yourself.
私は
I
その日が来るのを楽しみにして。
Hey Alicia, what the fuck?
あなたのそういう反
This
応
is
は
the first time you've
初めて
reacted
見
this
た
way after seeing me.
だって
I truly didn't expect that you could come out of it by yourself.
1000号からメイを
I've been
助けるタ
waiting
イミ
here
ング
ready
を
to save you from
今が
Kappas.
全部知ってたの
You already knew.
メイがあんな表情で
I
出
haven't seen
発
the
したん
look
だ
on
も
your
の
face when you left.
何
Of
があ
course
った
I
か
had to
知り
figure
た
out
く
what
なるの
happened.
メイ
May, I
私
care
はあな
about
た
you
の
far
想
more
像
than
以上
you
に
think.
それはどうも
Thank you.
けど
But in
本
my
来の
original
計画で
plan... Wait.
待ってヘリシア
Alicia,
私
were
が
you
10
certain
号
you
に
could stop me
殺さ
from
れな
dying
い
at the hands
確
of
証で
Kappas?
は
Of course.
そんなの
This kind of thing.
何度もした
Haven't
こと
you
が
already
あるん
done
だ
it
も
many
の
times before?
でも厄介だから
I must say it's
そのや
really
り方は
troublesome.
今後はしちゃダメ
You
よ
must never provoke him like this
10
in
号
the
はほ
future.
とんどの場合
Although
はと
Kappas
て
is
もおとな
docile
しい
most
け
of
ど
the time.
挑
When
発に
provoked,
対
he's
してはまっす
straightforward,
ぐだから
stubborn, and hard to
融通が
persuade.
利かない
ええ分か
I
ったわ
understand.
家庭がどうあれ
Regardless of the
結果は
process,
変わら
the
ない
results will not change.
アポリオ
Apollonia, are you trying to
あな
prove
たは
this to
私
me?
にそれを証明したの
But if Alicia could have saved us and was ready to save us, then Apollonia didn't need to. So why did she step in? She didn't have to. You might argue she shouldn't have.
Raiden, May.
May, I thought you were killed in action.
殉職するかと思ったぞ。
You said so
お前
yourself.
自身が話してた
Let
の
go.
戦号とは戦った
What
わよ
Kalpus?
本当か
Really? Did you? No wonder Sakura dragged me into the corner as soon as he appeared.
あいつはずっとあん
I
な
know
感
he
じ
has
かと
anger
思ってた
issues, but I didn't know he could get angrier than, than he usually
で
is.
も
But
お
I've
前
mind
が
to
出
ask,
発する
have
前
you
か
ever
ら
thought
聞
of
きた
what
か
to
った
do
んだ
if you
が
actually beat
そ
him?
れは考えすぎ
You're thinking too far ahead.
少なくとも
I'm
今
not his
は
match.
彼
At
の
least
相
for
手け
now.
ど
But that's
私も
your
似たような
question.
想
I
像した
did.
ことがある
If that would have happened, the two of us should be putting our fists on his face
触
by
れる
now.
って
But
随分
that's
と婉
euphemistic.
曲的な
How
表
is the
現だ
fight?
彼の力は
His power is
十分
terrifying.
またこうしてあなたと会え
The
たの
only
は
reason you see me
仲裁
standing
し
is
てくれた
because
人が
someone
いたから
mediated
あいつを止めたのか
stopping him. Who could do that?
誰がそんなこと
Alicia?
いいえ
No, it was
Aponia.
Aponia.
やっと姿を
He's
現したの
finally
か
appeared.
でも事態には何
But
の
it
変
didn't
化も
improve
な
the
かった
situation. I couldn't validate the
あの予
prophecy
言の
no
真偽
then
は
more
まだ
about
たと
her.
えエリシアが
You
そう
don't
言っ
trust her
てたとして
clairvoyance,
も
even though Alicia said you
お
could.
前はや
他に選択肢はない
I
から
don't have a
そ
choice.
れにもう一つ
One more thing.
渡りガラス
Even leaving the realm should
あ
have
な
made
た
you
が
feel
楽園を
funny.
出
その通りだ
Yes.
意識
Return
の
his
空
heart
間から
produced a
ホールに
sensation of
戻るとき
weightlessness and seconds of
無重力で
unconsciousness.
でもアポニア
Yes,
が
but every
私
time
を指針
Aponia
の書
sent
か
me
ら
out
出
of
し
the
た
deep end,
時
I didn't feel it.
まばたきの隙に
It was like
かな
getting
り深
back
い
from
エ
the
リア
deep
からこ
zone
こ
in
に
the
戻
blink
って
of
き
an
たクラ
eye.
インが行った強
Neither
制
client's
終了
forced disconnection nor Potter's
パルド
craft
が
produced
私
the
たち
same
をこ
effect.
こに
古の楽園に対して
You suspect she's special to the
Aponia
realm. Yes.
け
But
ど
I
そ
haven't
れ
figured
が
what
仮
it
想の
is.
件を追求する
I
つも
won't
りはない
investigate
わ
it specifically.
彼女が全てが決まってると思っ
I'll be dealing
元
with
の
it
計
one
画
day.
通り
I'll find a way
本
into
当
the
の意
deep
味
end
で
as
指
a
針
return
の書に
plan.
入る方法を
Additionally,
探す
I'd have done it if it wasn't for
と
Aponia.
にかく
In
やるべき
short,
ことがある
I have my affairs to
もう時間を
mind,
無駄にす
so
る
I
わけ
can't
にはい
waste
か
more
ない
time on it.
諦めがいいんだな
You're optimistic.
幸
Then good
運を
luck.
祈るぞ
Again, you can ask for my help, though I might
私
be
の決まり
unwilling.
せ名
But
お
I'd
嬢
love
様
to
が
see the
助
high
け
and
を求
mighty
める
heirs
時の
cry
顔
for
なん
help.
てな
To Engriscio and apparently Aponia too.
では君
Well
は
then,
メビウスの
have
た
you
め
come
に
for
来たの
Mobius?
彼女が引き起こした
What
事
you'd
件は
started has already
す
ended.
でに過去のこと
Completely.
だ
それは
You all knew that
あ
plan
な
would
たた
not
ちで
come to
さえ
fruition
成
soon.
功あなたがいる限
If
り
you are here, the Elysian
そ
realm
の
will
こと
not go
に
で
away.
は
Then
君はま
you
た
plan interfering
それ
again.
は明らかに
You've heard this
余計
before.
なことだよ
You should try taking advice.
アポニア
Aponia,
その
Please
試
stop
みをやめ
crying.
る僕たちは共に
it's us who enable the realm
楽
to
園を
exist
こう
in
いっ
its
た
form.
形で存在
So I
さ
know
せた
better than them. That
だ
we
から
both have
未来
limits.
は
Future
未来に
belongs
返
to the
す
future. Still,
ス
there are subtle differences between us.
それは事実だよ
True, my talent
精
and
神感
psychic
知
is
型と
incomparable with
してしか
yours.
し
Your
楽
control
園に
over the
対する
realm
君の
is
支配力
unusual.
は
Using
あ
more
まりに
power
も
than
異常
shaping
だ
the realm doesn't justify
僕
it.
が気を失っ
It
た後
happened
のこ
after
と
I
だ
had fallen into a coma.
君の独断で行
You
っ
took
た
the
んだ
last step to completing the realm alone.
いに
What
し
did
え
you
の楽
do?
園
やはり
Still, nothing escapes
で
your
もね
eyes.
私たちが共にここを
We did not
落成
complete
さ
this
せた
place
わけでは
together.
ない
I am the Elysian realm itself.
私が
Dun dun dun. I don't actually know what that means.
待って
Please wait.
私に何
Yes.
そこに
Just
立って
stand
て
there.
くれその
I wanna paint
あな
you.
言うね
All of a sudden.
どう
Why?
私に会った後
Every
継者は
successor
みん
who saw
な
me has one.
そういう絵
I
を持
can't
ってる
favor anyone.
分かったわ
Okay. Do I need to do
何を
anything?
すればいい
Are you going to be me temporarily?
それが唯一の方法だから
Please say something.
怖いの
怖い
you
なん
scared?
てどうして
Scared? What makes you think
私
so?
の絵を
Many
気に
people
入ら
don't
ない
like
人
my
が
paintings.
私とは関係な
Cosmo
い
said it isn't because of me.
彼らは
They're just
怯えてる
scared.
自分の心に
Scared of the
怯
new
えてる
worlds, huh?
そんなに時間がか
I
から
don't
ない
mind
なら
looking in the eye again.
もう
Unless,
一度自分の
looking into
心
the
に
eye
向き
again,
合う
unless
こと
it
に
takes
なっ
too
ても
much
コズマ
time.
のように
To be
自
able
身
to
の
tame my
闇を
dark
従
side
わ
that
せる
Cosmo
機
did
会を
could be
もら
my
えるのな
reward
ら
for
で
visiting
も
the realm.
グレー
Would
シ
you
ョ
have you
ンの絵
ever
は
painted
プ
anything
ラスにな
positive?
プラスになる
Positive?
つまり
The cases I know,
Genjitsu でも
ranging from
ないけど。
real Color paintings to random patients all cause negative consequences, but
今まで
instead
私
appear
の
as
知ってる
monsters.
逆の場合は
Are there
ない
no opposites? Really? Only in Mobius and
あったのは
Alicia are like
メ
that.
ビウス
On
おばさん
Mobius?
ええ
She created the
彼女
monster
の
within her
心の
long
怪
ago.
物は
I didn't have to do
彼女そ
anything.
れは理にかなって
That
る
makes
わ
sense. Alicia,
それで
do I need to adjust her the way you
いいの
do? That's alright.
彼女のため
All I
に描
can
いた
paint
絵
for
は
her is a blank.
どうして
Why? You mean there's absolutely no darkness in her
わから
heart?
ない。
I don't know.
彼女は
Maybe it's because she
自
never
分の
hides
考
herself
え
in
を
the
隠
naked
さず
eye.
もしくは
She just
私
likes
が
to get naked.
彼女の
Maybe
心
it's
に
because I
入れな
keep
いから
going
か
to her
もしれ
world.
ない。さあ、
Let
姉
it be
さん。
all, May.
もういいの？
Already? I'm not feeling
あ
it.
なたが私
You're
に
just
似て
like me.
時間がないから
Time is
一
pressing,
つずつ
so I
見せ
won't
られ
show
ない
you
わ。
everything. He did start talking like May by the end there. Yo.
こんにちは。
Hello.
グレーシュ。
Grezio, it's been a
しば
while.
らくぶり
Did
で。
you paint
いい
anything?
え。
どう
Nothing.
りで。
That explains
まだ
you still
私
look
の
like
まま
me.
で。
私の心の中
In my
も
heart, is
何
my
もなか
heart
ったの？
blank as
いい
well?
え。
No,
違う。
it's me. I don't know
ど
where
う
to
かあなた
begin.
は
You're
他
unlike
の人と違う。
others. I've never painted the heart of a Hersher.
もっと時間
Do
が
you need
必要
more
な。
time? An ambassador like you is
あなたは
unheard of.
今まで
You
にない
deserve a pigment that's also
古
unheard
の
of,
楽園
and
の
better
来
yet,
訪者
associated
けど
with you. But I
見つ
can't
からな
find
い
it.
の。
今までにない。
I'm not heard of and associated with me.
しかも私と関
Not
わり
easy,
が
but
あ
I'll
る。
keep an eye out for it for
本
you.
当に
I promise.
本当
I
に。
promise. You see,
分かった
you're saying forget
私
it.
のことが知
You
そう
don't
いうわ
trust
けじゃ
me.
ないけど
No, but they like
よく
telling
言
you
わ
the same
れるの
thing. Cosma, Aunt
Cosmo
Mobius, they all did.
彼らがその言葉を
After
口
they
に
had
す
said
る
that
とき
word,
は
things generally didn't happen.
グレーシュ。
あなただけの絵を楽しみに
But
し
are
て
you
る
looking
の
forward to seeing your
ま
painting?
だ描けないけど
I already figured out the
素
subjects.
材はよくわか
They
る
may
の
not be what you want to see,
いい
though.
のよ。
It's okay.
グレーシュの
You
気
can
分
paint
で
whatever
描
you
けば
like.
私は
I
願ってい
became
ない
a
こ
lamp
とを
today
た
because I
く
did
さん
many
して
things
きた。
unwillingly.
現状に満足
Are you
してる
happy
の
with the current state?
全然。
Of course
あ
not.
なたは私よ
Maybe
り
you
も
figured
早
this
く
out earlier than I
そ
did,
れ
but
を理
since you
解次
asked,
は我慢しな
I
くて済
endure
むよう
this
に。
day to not endure in the
私は
future.
そうなんだ
I see. I think
じゃあ
you'll get along with Mama
き
Aponia.
っと
I really like Grizio. Alright, Aponia. What's up?
ここで会えば
May, does it feel
少
different
し
to
は
meet
気分
here?
どうしたの？
Won't you say
自分
anything?
を殺すと言い放
I'm
った
being as
相手
friendly
に
as I
対
can to
し
someone
て
who threatened to
私
kill
は
me
かなり
someday. That will happen
そ
inevitably.
れは
I had no mind.
必然的。
Inevitably.
そ
You
の言
love
葉
this
も
word.
さ、
Must we
今でも
continue questioning this?
それを
But it is
疑っているの？
But it is what makes you
ここ
you.
を出ることも
You may
選べる
leave,
は
but
ず。
you must have discovered it by now.
でも
That you cannot escape your fated
あな
end,
たも
even
気
in
づいて
reality.
認知によっ
If
て
the
古
Elysian
の
realm is
楽園が
constructed
成
by
り立っているな
minds,
ら、
then when a living being
現
enters
実の
it,
存在が入ってきた
a
時、精
psychic
神感知型
mantis
の能力
can
者
extend
は
their
相手
influence
の
to
脳
their
に嫌
brain.
だ。
I
普
wasn't
通に
aware of
そう
this
いう意図
because
が
Sue
なか
didn't
ったか
want to
ら。
do it.
いいえ、
No, a psychic is less honorable than you make them out to be.
それほ
May,
ど恐ろしい。どれほど並
no
外れ
matter
た
how
能力
astounding
で
an
も、
ability is, it will
持ち
perish
主が
together
こ
with
の
its
世を去
master.
った時、
No amount of memory stored here
す
can
べては
alter
消
this
えて
fact.
でも、
But there was an
戒
ancient,
律
an
に
accident,
は
with discipline.
もう少しわかりやすく。
Specific?
初めは
At
誰もが
first, we
戒律
believed
は
discipline
一種の
was a
束縛
binding,
で、
essentially a more
思考
powerful
に
mind
少
hacking.
しって謙虚すぎるんじゃない？
Where? There it is.
The power to mind hack.
He said the thing. You're downplaying it. Most people who mentioned it to me dreaded it. Perhaps they dreaded more than me.
私はそれ
Oh,
を
that was weird.
暗示の能力とし
I
て
used
使
it
い、
as a suggestive power to
人
restrain
々の行為を
behaviors
制限
and
しよう
defend
とした。
morality.
だけど、
But the essence of discipline,
私が無意
which
識
I
に使ってい
unintentionally
た
wielded, was
戒
not
律に隠
discovered
され
until
た
May
戒
had
律と
studied
は
it. Discipline,
与えたもの
while
の意思
conveying
を
the will
伝
of the
え、
giver, also
それと
detects
同時
and
に
realizes the desires of the
与え
receiver.
実現させるってどういう意味？
Realize? In what
それを
sense?
知っているなら、メイに
I
隠
would
した
tell
り
you
し
if I
な
knew.
い。
If
おかしいでしょ？彼らはこう語ったの
ridiculous
かも
is
し
it
れない。
not? They may think of me as the strongest
Aponia は
psychic mantis,
最
yet
強
I
の
cannot fathom
精
my
神
own
感
power.
知型の、とにかく
All in all,
私の予
if
言
you
を
still
疑っ
doubt
て
my
いるなら、
prophecy, it would be wise to leave the realm on the 10th day. But I know
私
you
に
will
はわ
not.
かる。
Well, no, if I believed your prophecy, it would be wise to leave on the 10th day. if I don't believe it, why would I leave? I believe we should have enough skip to go the rest of the way. Excuse me, who are you? Oh, that's a unique way of saying hello to your acquaintance. Her voice sounds different. Is this the other one? For you, collectively, this is a necessary courtesy. We share our privilege. But how come you always show up when I'm about to leave? Do you enjoy my performances that much? This place reeks of motor, or... Because it occurred to me that on our first meeting, you specifically asked me if I received the discipline. I assume you know more about it. For no credible source, aside from binding, it also obeys the desires of the receiver. Oh, someone told you about the swatter. I thought so. It's much inferior to power. It's much inferior in power, but enough of the subject's subconscious to cause uncontrollable change. Are you looking for a way to fight the discipline? I don't think you've played. You're looking for a way to fight her. What if? What if what? What if what, Senna? Judging by the look in your eyes, that power's not merely suggestion. Oh, let me ask you something. What's your wish? What if shake? I'm gonna have to charge you for that. Oh, can't answer right away. That's normal. Person's wish can't be summed up in few words. In fact, most people don't even know what they want. Or should I say, more often than not, people voluntarily give up what they really want for the greater benefit. Life isn't perfect. Not every wish can come true. I'm being shook. I'm being shook. You owe me money now, Tinder. Powerful as you succumb to your desires. This chain reaction would be unthinkable. Sounds like there were examples. We won't be dreading it this much. Oh, trust me, you're better off not knowing. Dread just makes you vulnerable. But you better keep this in mind. The influence the spirit has on the body is far beyond your imagination. I have to run all the way back there. Come get it. I'm reaching through the screen. I'm grabbing you. I'm grabbing you. I'm scruffing you. Because I am being shooken, I'm making you be shooken as well. Biting me, hell yeah. Wish someone would. There's been no blue ones in this chapter, which is interesting. Sakura, you said one of your weapons can't be unsheathed without good reason. It's part of the discipline. Yes. What exactly does that represent? Discipline can't be considered a concrete object, can it? That's why it's only part of it. Miss Raiden, the two swords you see have different purposes. One points at Honkai, while the other points at humanity. Is a necessity for me. It's reminded me of the position in many situations. It's the one you can't unsheath without good reason, the one pointed at humanity. Yes, I was in the cocoon. Unbound and done things that cannot be justified by compulsion or consequence. However, I cannot describe them to you due to the discipline. They've been sealed away. Every time I unsheath the sword, the memory of them resurfaces a little. The intent is quite obvious. If I pointed at a human, I'll face not only a choice, but also double the pressure. One's like, you didn't resist it as much as others do. I don't know what others went through, and I'm not qualified to speak for them. Honestly, I don't find discipline very frightening. Though binding me, it's protected through binding me. It's protecting me. What about the other flame chasers? Have they had similar experiences? Very few, but one managed to escape from it on their own. Escape from it? Was it Alicia? No, she told me she's never received the discipline. It was Vilvi.
彼女は戒
She
律
hid
を
the
受け
part
た
of
そ
her
の部
mind
分
that
の
received
思
this
考を
from
永
forever.
遠に隠した
Paid a hefty price,
思
but
い
it was
出
the
従
only
来
way.
の手段で似た
No
ようなこと
convenient
は
measure can
でき
achieve
る
the
それ
same.
で
Miss Raiden,
メイドの
if you wish to confirm anything
Nah.
else. She did not finish her sentence. Her gaze fell upon
こ
May's
の場所
weapon.
では
You can
彼
only
女
ask her
本人
about
に
it.
しか聞けぬこと
So, Aponia has, like, significantly bound pretty much all of these people in one way or another. Oh, good, you're down here.
またね、グレイ
Right,
シュ
I'll catch you later,
早
Gracia.
く欲しいもの
I
を
hope
手
you
に入れ
find
る
what
こと
you're
を願
looking
う
for. Bye. The girl left without
Oh, yeah.
saying another word.
昔と変わ
Oh,
らない
same
ね
as before. It's
Isn't
almost
it?
superstitious.
ずっと
May,
そ
you've
こ
been
にいるよ
standing
ね
there. Why you come over?
私はグレイシ
I
ュと
really
バイ
hate
バイする
saying
のが
goodbye to
あの子
Gracia.
は別れを言うのが
She
好き
doesn't
じゃ
like
なくて
saying
ね
see you because she thinks people might not see each other
もう
again.
一度会え
But
るとは
saying it
限らない
early
の
equals
に
on.
確かに
She's
彼
special
女
だから
indeed.
さっきはここに
That's
近
what
づかな
kept
くて
you.
いいえ
No. At least
で
you
きる
told
だ
her
け
both
彼女
advised
に
me
近
against
づかない
approaching
彼
her.
女は私の影
She's
響を
prone to
受け
being
やすい
influenced by me.
とい
Oh,
う
does
と
that mean
あ
you're
の
a
二
bad
人は
girl to them?
私に言わせてもらえ
Don't
ば
sweat it. Even if you do
そもそもそんな
influence
必要
her,
は
it's
ないよ
temporary. Really, it can't be
自
changed
身の材
easily.
質がそれほど
Even if
強
base
靭じゃなく
materials
て
are
も
very tough, you can always
少なくとも
trust the pony's
君は
protection.
ポニアの火
Pony's protection? I get it now.
か
We knew you wouldn't be this
厳密に
careful.
言うとグレイシュの
Velvy's
心と
design
外の
is
世界と
incredible.
の間には薄いベールの
Strictly
ようなも
speaking,
のがあるん
Grizio's
だ
in the world, and the outside world separated by a veil.
他の人たちも同じ
Well, there are others.
そういう感性的
I'm
な
not being
認知の
figurative.
配列
Is it a discipline?
でも
But I don't sense it
彼
on
女
her.
当然だよ
Of course you can't.
あれもグ
That's
レイシュ
actually
自身の願いだから
harmless.
説明が難しいから
It's hard to
ある
explain.
種の閉ざす行為だと理解しても構わないよ 真
You
空
can
の
liken
中の
it to a
孤
form
島
of
みたいに
isolation. Like an island in a vacuum that's self-sufficient and doesn't correlate with the outside
自己
world.
満
それはいつのこと
When
だ
did this happen?
それはよ
I
く
can't
覚えて
remember.
ないの
Come on, that was over 50,000 years
改
ago.
めて伝えた方がいい
Must
か
I
しら
remind you, you're sin. Hey, don't be so heartless. I was trying to be real.
もう本当によく覚えてない
Anyway,
の
I really can't remember. It happened God knows how long ago. Yeah, Vilvi is one of my favorite designs of the Flame Chasers. I think I like Alicia more. I think I like Grisio more, but I think that's part of her personality than just design. Vilvi's design, though, is, like, really good. The only one that I'm really wondering is, like, do I like Mobius's design more? But also, like, honk honk, am I right? I'd ask her for a puff puff.
ライデン・メイ
May, I came to say
別れを
goodbye.
告げに来た
I've been here for so long, the Grey Serpent is about to show
こ
me the
こ
door
に長く
himself.
私でないといけない
He said a
任
mission
務なんだ
demands
とか
me. You can imagine his tone. Alright, bye.
それだけか
That's
な
it?
ら
Bon
いってらっ
voyage?
しゃい
まさかこれ
Don't
も
tell me you're taking
予
this as
言
part
だ
of the
と思う今日
prophecy.
は
Today's the
10
10th day. How's things at
そ
your
っちい
end?
ろんなことを知ったけれど
I learned a thing or two.
予言自体
But I
に
haven't
関
found the
して
decisive evidence
は
that
ま
can
だそれを
overturn the
否定で
prophecy
き
yet.
るそれに
And
アポニア
even
の
if
言
the
う運
fate
命
she
が
spoke
嘘
of
だ
is
と
a
して
lie,
も
was discipline her status as a psychic.
精
You
神
can
感
turn
知
her
型の
prophecy
特
into
殊性だ
reality.
けだから私は
So I
その
decided to
根源
confront
と
the
向き合う
origins.
指針の書に
I
入る
found
方
a
法
way
を
into
見
the
つけた
deep
の
end.
ええ
Yes,
そして
and I'm
今
about
知
to
った
try it.
私も一緒に行った
For
方
me
が
to
いいか
go with you.
いいえ
No, in fact,
あなたは現
I want
実
you
に
to stay in
残って
reality,
安
so you
全を
can
確
see
保
what
し
I see in safety.
最悪の場合
In the worst
その
case
一戦の
scenario,
後
this battle will
私と
destroy my
戦士だ
spirit.
けど
If I
もし
believe her
私が
prophecy,
彼
at
女
least
の
one
余地
thing's in
を
our favor.
完全に信じ
Aponia
た
can
ら
foresee the outcome, but not the
有利な状
process.
無事では済まないと知
I
って
might
た
not
と
come
して
back in
も
one piece, but
欲
I've
しい
got a
情報
chance
を
of
手
getting
に
the
入れら
information
れ
I
る
want
かどう
before
か
that.
情
I need
報を記
someone to
録する
preserve
人
the
が必
それ
information
を
and
仲間に渡
pass
して
it
ほ
on to
しい
your companions. Or get you out
それとも
before it's too late.
難しいことだって
I
分
know
かっ
it's
て
difficult, so it's your call.
分かった
I understand. By the way, you're not as inclined
ク
for
ライン
help.
には言わないの
She
か
knows the realm much better than I
彼
do.
女には別の
I
頼
have
み
another
事がある
favor
か
to
ら
ask her.
ある顔料をグレ
I
ーチュに
promised
プレゼ
Grisio
ント
to
する
find her a
って
pigment that's associated
彼
with
女に
me and
約束
unheard
して
of.
できる限りのことは
It's
し
the only
た
answer I've come up with so
これが
far. A test tube filled with red liquid was lying in
す
May's
ぐにお
hand.
願いしたの。
Matsu helped me.
私が初めて
Since I'm the
西山
first
楽園
poacher
に
to enter
入
the
った
realm,
術者なら
I hope this represents that
そ
fact.
こまでして
You want
あ
such
の子を
lengths to not
失望
disappoint
させ
that
たくない
kid.
のか。
もっといい答えがあ
Maybe
った
there's
か
a
もしれ
better
ない
answer, but just in case.
そろそろ出発しないと
I should get going. See you.
ではまた
I hope I can keep my word.
できれば
You
もっ
should
と
have said
話して
more.
ほしかったがな。
Yeah, we're hitting the end here. Dr. Vilvi. And then it's just these two. Okay. Oh, hello.
おや、メイ
Heaven in the May. Where you headed?
ちょうどよかった
Great. At a time like this,
こ
I
ういう
want
時
to
できれば
talk to you
比
that's
較的
relatively
普通
normal.
のビリビ
Vilvi,
あなたに用
I
が
came to see you.
普通。
Normal. I'm not going to take that as a
少し
compliment.
驚いた
But I'm
よ。
flattered, all right. Should teach you how to rephrase it for the maximum wow factor.
あなたが私の旅
Yo,
の終
you're the
点。
destination of my journey, Vilvi.
こういった方
Doesn't
が
sound all
ず
the
っといい
better.
と思う。
あなたに確認したい
I
こ
want
と
to
がいく
confirm
つか
several
こ
matters with you.
どう
Of
して
all
私
people, why
こ
me?
に
If
自
one
由
can
に
shape the
他
minds
人
of
の
others at
心
will,
戒律の影響を振り
then
切
the
った
one
人に
free
聞
from
い
the
た方
influence
が
of
岐
discipline
路に
is
立たず
most
に
likely
済む
to
と思った
provide
から
objective proof.
それは光栄だね。
Well, I'm honored.
でも、
But
君は
don't you
人の
realize
傷
you're
口を
reopening my
広
old
げてるんだ
wounds?
よ。
I've paid a hefty price for it.
私はかなり
Killing
重い
one of
代
my
価を払
cells
った
isn't
ん
as
だ。
easy as people think.
ごめんなさい
I'm sorry.
そこまでしな
You
くて
don't
もい
have
い
to.
よ。
Your
そんなか
politeness
しこまっ
is
た態
making
度
me
で
feel
取られる
awkward.
英傑って面倒だね。
It's tough being a flame
私
chaser.
なら
And
簡
another
単
laugh,
にあしら
I'm
うこと
certainly
もでき
packing
たのに。
already. So, what are you trying to prove?
何を聞きたいの？
The essence of memory.
今になって
I finally
よう
gained
やく
insight
古
into the
の
nature of
楽
the
園
realm.
認識によって構
It's
築さ
based
れた
constructed from
空間
perception, which flame
英傑
chasers
たち
appear
が
to
そ
have
れぞ
divvied
れ
up for
それ
themselves.
は彼らの個人
That's
的
why
な
they
記
keep
憶
their
を保管
personal
する
memories
場所
inaccessible without
メ
permission.
ビウスの手術
Mobius's
室
operation room, Gracio's studio, Aponia's deep
ア
end.
ポニアの指
All
針
like,
うむ。
wow, spot
君の判
on.
断は
But
正
it's
し
not
い
really
し、
secret.
別に秘
Also,
密とい
think
うわ
about
けでは
getting
ないから
permission is a
ね。
bit much
確か
now.
にエリシアは
Lucy
メ
once
ビウスと
got
グ
me
レ
into
ーショの領
Mobius and
域に
Gracio's
入れるよ
areas,
うに
but
手伝って
didn't
くれ
work so well with
原
Aponia.
因はまだわからない
I
け
haven't
ど
gotten into it,
古の
but
楽
here in
園
the
に
Eastern
おい
Realm,
たアポニ
Aponia
ア
is
は
quite
そ
special.
れに関して
Well, I don't want to
コメ
say
ントを
something
控えさせ
wrong.
てもらう
Then
わ。
で
what?
も指針の
After
書
it
がア
was
ポニア
clear
の
the
記
deep
憶
end
だ
was
と
a
確
memory
認
of
した後
Aponia's, I became curious about something. If the deep end was an important memory of
別の
each
英
for
傑
each
に
flame
とっても
chaser,
大切
will
な
their
記憶とし
perceptions
て
and
存在
intersect to
して
stay
いる
答えは
independent?
見つけたの？
Did you find the answer you were
かな
looking
り前
for?
から見つけていたけれ
A
ど
while ago, yes.
今の
But
今
I
ま
haven't
で
had the chance to
そ
put
の
it to
答え
use.
を使う火を追うがの暗面
Kevin
は
once said,
それ
the
ぞれの
wall's
主
dark
観的
side
な記憶
comes
によ
from
って
the
構
just
築さ
your
れてい
memories
るから
contradicting each other
つ
when
な
put
ぎ合わす
together.
時にだから前者の方
So
が
that's
正し
right.
かった
Plus, the deep end isn't just one person's memories.
おや、君は
Wow,
彼から
she
役
got
に立つ
information
情
out
報
of
を
him
得られ
like
たんだ
that.
ね。
It's not an easy thing to
その
do.
言葉が指針の
What
書
you
につ
said
な
is
が
the
る
key.
鍵
And the door
So
is
she's
you,
on the-
Filthy.
ふむ。
Oh, so
それが
that's the real
私の
reason
と
you
ころ
came to
に
me
来た
then.
本当の理
Oh,
由だね。
the most important reason.
その通りよ
Correct. As the
指
deep
針
end's
の書の
architect,
アポニアの記憶が
even if
そ
it's
れを構
mostly
築
made
する
from
中で
Aponia's memory, you
絶対
likely
的な主導権
had
を
a
握
hand
って
in
い
it.
たそれは私が許
That
可を
was the
得
key
ず
to
と
getting in.
中に入ることができるアポニア
Aponia,
にせよ
in the end, she's
彼
just
女
like
の
any
最
other
終
flame
的な目
chaser.
的は
Her goal
他
is
の
to save
それは
humanity.
認めるわ
That's true.
私に
Even
ちょ
for
っかいを
Mobius,
仕
who
掛けて
fought
きたメ
against
ビウ
me.
スも同じ
But when Aponia did it, things
けど
got
アポニ
easier.
もちろん、人は変わるものだ。
People change, it's
ケビンを
true.
見ればわ
Just
かる
like
よ。
Kevin.
それで、
So what?
私が出会ったアポニ
Same
ア
with
も同じ
Aponia
だ
when we met. That's the two
彼女
things.
のすることに
One
は
person and
二つ
another
の目
contrary to
的
what
が
she
感じ
believes
られ
in.
たわ
And
一つ
another
は彼
contrary
女
to what she
自身
believes
その
in.
ことに対して彼女
She
が
calls it fate,
運命って
but I'm
言
not so
葉で説
convinced.
明しあれは別の誰かの
That is someone else's purpose.
この10日間の予言
Aponia
の
was
中で
with someone during this
アポニア
10-day
には
prophecy.
と、
You don't
君
mean
は
me.
私を
Do you?
いいえあなたじゃない
No,
わ
not you.
私がイニシエの
The
楽
only
園に来た
reason
目
I've
的
come to the
は
Eastern Realm is to reach
最
its
深部へ
deepest
と
point
なり
and find the key
火
to
を
them
追うア アポニアが現れたのはそ
Apollonia
の途
appeared
中
in
で
the
の
middle
こ
of
と
my
だっ
journey,
た。
and everything she did was
そ
to
して
stop
彼
me
女
from
がし
going
てきた
deeper.
指針の書には
I have
私
reason
の
to
旅
believe
を
that there
大
are
きく
things in the
変え
deep
る
end
何
that
か
would
が存
drastically
在する
change my
と。
journey.
それから
And
アポニ
Apollia's
アの予
prophecy
言。
was really just to
そ
draw
の本
attention
当
to
の
her,
目的は
so
お
that the
そら
secret I
く
was looking for would never be
だ
revealed.
から私
So
はあ
I've
なた
come
の
to
前
you.
に現れ
Someone
た。
who knows the deep end and is free
ア
from
ポニア
Apollia's
のしかあ
power.
なたは私
You
一
said
人
it's
では指
impossible
針
to
の
go
書
to
に
the
た
deep
ど
end
り着くこ
alone.
とはできないと
You
言
didn't
ったわね。
understand at the
魔
time.
術師が指針の書
A
と関
magician
わりを
wouldn't
持
have
つ
anything
は
to
ず
do
が
with the
ない。
deep end, so
でもあなた
neither would
は
you.
おかしいな。
Strange.
どう
You
い
really
うこと
figured
だ
this
ろ
out on your
う。
own?
おや、
I expected nothing less from the
す
Herrscher
ごい
Thunder.
君を
Has
見
anyone
直
ever
した
said
よ
you make a great
雷
Herrscher
の
of
律者
reason?
その通り。
Correct.
英傑
If
たちの
anything,
記憶
this
空
place is
間
made up
が
of the
互いに
intersecting
繋がって
memories of flame
私
faces.
とアポニアの
The
間に
deep
ある
end
つな
is
がりは
Paponi and I in
必死でも
effect.
君もあそ
But
この外
you've
縁エ
been
リ
to
ア
the
に到
fringe.
達したことが
You
ある
don't
よ
think
ね
something like a sanctuary is outside my consciousness,
ああ
right?
確かに私は
I can help you
君
get
が
there,
あそ
but
こに
after
行くこ
that,
とに
you're on
そ
your
れで
own.
十分よ。ありがと
It'll
う。
work.
あ
Thanks.
まだお礼を言わないで
Don't thank me just
本
yet.
当に協
I
力
want
し
to
たい
help
け
you,
ど
but this time
本
things
日
are
にも知っ
different.
てるように
This will
こ
essentially
れは
bridge our
認知の
perceptions.
間に
In
橋を
other
架けるの
words,
と
you
同
have
じ
to
こ
pass
と
through my
私は
consciousness.
何の警戒も
I
な
have to
く
unveil myself
君に
completely.
私の心
Would
を
you
全
ever
部
do
見
something
せ
like
ない
that
と
just to help
私
others?
はエリス
I'm not Alicia.
取引をしよう
How about trade her shit, Thunder? All for
完
me
全
for
な
all for
私と
you.
私の認知を通った時
As you go through my
君は
perception,
私の考えを
you will have
全部
complete
目に
access
す
to my heart, even its
だけど
deepest secrets.
君も
I
何の警
want
戒
you
も
to
せ
be
ず
equally
同
vulnerable,
じように
so I'm gonna
心
do
を
the same.
約束する
Alright,
わ。
I promise.
そんなにあっさりと
Like that, no need to
少し考えないの？
reconsider. I mean, most of what you're gonna see is like just a giant I Heart Kiana t-shirt, and she'd tell you that
恥
anyway.
ずかしい過去なんてないもの。
I've got nothing to hide.
それに
Besides,
私は秘
secrets
密
are
を探
secrets
ろ
of
う
the
と
fair
してる。
trade.
うん
Oh, I should add,
そ
I
れ
can
と
get you there, but
言
I
っておく
can't
け
really
ど
get you out.
確かに
You get
私
the
は
idea.
ええ
Understood.
最後にもう
One
一
last
つ
thing.
わざわざ口にするこ
Maybe
と
it's
でも
best
ないと
left
思う
unsaid,
けど
but I don't want
誰
anyone
か
thinking
が
they tricked
私
me
を
when they
欺
haven't.
毎回私の調
Every
査が
time
行
I
き
hit a
詰まる
rough
たび
patch in
に
my search, you
あな
show
た
up
は
offering
た
just the
ま
help
たま
I
話
need.
して
So,
私
was you
の
going to
全部
reveal me in my entirety then? Don't overthink things. An opportunity to come clean is right in front of you.
正直に
See
な
for
る人に
yourself. Also,
私
there's
より
someone else you're more worried about, isn't there? Alright,
Take
let's head out. Alicia's gonna be watching. Okay, what is next? Ah, shit. Okay. Actually, fuck it, I'm gonna leave those maxed. Because I want to make sure to get the ending of Alicia and Kevin on stream. I think what I'm gonna do with these is I am going to off-screen grind out and record everything that I haven't gotten yet. But I will, like, finish off Alicia and Eden. Alicia and Kevin. And I think Eden was on the last one, so maybe her. As the end. I imagine Alicia is gonna show back up and there's gonna be a big Alicia moment and habada. But yeah, I wanna finish up her on stream.
また私の教えを乞いたいよ
Fine.
何
I want Syrian.
連れてお出かけするの
I'm gonna be honest, Cinda, I 100% read that as tickle torture and was like, you're doing fucking what? Gambare Cinda's play. I believe in you.
ようこ
Welcome to the Bilby Show.
そそういうことに興味
I'm
がない
not interested. The one you're
学
looking
者を
for
呼
is a
ぶとき
scholar.
おやそうだった
Oh,
の
is that right?
私
You
から
both
見
look
て
the same to me.
しかし
But that's like
二つの人
mistaken
格を
chicken
間違える
with
と
salt.
は
It's ridiculous.
だがそ
But
れが
there's the
私
only me there is. The
狂気と
wild
混
and
沌に
centric
満ちた
Bilby.
来訪し私たちを
Visitor.
助けて
Save us.
今のは
What was that just now?
これで全
That
部
was
なわ
not
け
you
が
in
な
your
い
entirety. You lied.
いや今はそんなことを気に
Forget
して
it.
る場合じゃ
Now's
な
not
い
the time for this. If that's what she was
Moshi,
talking
彼女の
about, then we should be nearing the end. Wait, I would scream and kick and draw blood if anyone tried. Alright, well, time to tickle Simba. Huh, no Alicia. No Alicia buff at the beginning.
本物の
Still no Alicia ever. She hates me. She's abandoned me. I'm cry. Yeah, Kevin, just give me my shit. Ooh, only one? Oh, it's a discipline, too. This is one of Eponia's.
アポニア、
Oh, this is real.
やっぱりあなたなのね。今回はあなたの言いなりになんかなら
You
ない
should
わ
have stayed away from it, May. Eponia, it was you. You won't be pushing me around this
つま
time.
り
So the day for Saus
私が
finally
見た
comes.
手は
Then, for the last time,
最後に
please
もう
forgive
一
my
度
actions. I cannot but deliver true discipline. Elf Ultimate cannot be used. Oh no! If only that mattered. It's okay, Senti still gets to fly around me, that's what matters. Ending with the big slash is always fun. Alicia really does hate me. Oh my god. I imagine there's got to be a reason she hasn't shown up recently. Her path is still censored also. I'm still expecting it to be like love or humanity or something. And we'll probably get the reveal in this. I'm also imagining whatever like is the thing that we're looking for that is like behind Eponia is gonna be something related to Alicia. Like it's the Elysian realm. I don't know. I guess I just expect more, and she hasn't been doing as much lately. Well, more discipline. Is she gonna seal my supports now? I imagine after she'll, she's either gonna seal my, the Kevin ability or my supports here. And then probably the next one will be the remaining one. May, even as the material world dies, you cannot realize your missteps. But if your friends leave you as well, will this delusion fade away? But yep, okay. There, yep, or it does one of the supports. That's rubbery, right? Yeah. I don't know what the Hersher finality is. This is my first time going through the story. I fell through the world a little bit there. I guess I'll go to Fuhua. Genuinely surprised that she didn't seal this. Only know 5-10 characters. I know more about this game than I did before. But no, I don't know anything past what this is. This is my first time going through the story, and I am genuinely fairly blind past like where we are. So no spoilers. I don't even think that's that much of a spoiler. We know there's a final Hersher, so I wouldn't be surprised if there's a unit that is that. But yeah, I have no idea what that is, and I don't want to hear more about it. Oh, you're already dead. Come on, reform so I can blurg you again. There we go.
May.
Miss Raiden, please turn back. You do not deserve to drown in your fate. I was once like you, refusing to believe I was a puppet. But all that I have seen and gained have gone as lonely as you are now. I specifically bet, well, yeah, I know the Hersher of the Void. We're long past that. I bet actually past the deep end, the specific spot that is like past her and where we're going is gonna be what we saw with the little Alicia, the Alicia elf. I bet that's where that is. I don't want anything to do with a QT. Please don't just like randomly list off please don't randomly list off names, so because they might be past where I am. But yeah, we are Elysian Realm is basically in between chapter 28 and 29. So once we finish Elysian Realm, we'll be in chapter 29. I didn't see if she sealed anything. Oh, yep, Fuhua's gone. Okay, so yeah, next would have to be sealing the Kevin ability. Yeah, I also like I hope I'm not being, I don't want to be rude with that, but I just like I would like to not be spoiled. And I know like something like that wouldn't come out of malice. But because I just like I genuinely have been adoring this story. HI3 has repeatedly blown me away. Let's go to Eden. Blam! Oh, you know, I guess like I said, the Hershers that we have seen in the story are Reason, Void, Wind, Thunder, obviously, Ice, Stars, Flame Scion, Domination, forgetting one. No, it might be it, because there hasn't been a Fire or Death. Did I say Void? I'm Void in there too. And And then from the past, we know that there's like a Hersher of Binding. But I don't know if there's one in the current era. I also, like, they never really did go into detail in Flame Scion. I assume Flame Scion is a title. Because she didn't seem to actually... Like, as much as she does have, like, a different... sentience, thank you, I knew I was forgetting one. Because it doesn't seem like Flame Scion is, like, its own or she is still the Hersher of the Void. Oh, we're on the ground. So yeah, I don't know if, like, she is specifically, like, a new Hersher, or I guess it would be in the same way that, what was it? What was the ice and, star combination? It wasn't, like, Shatter Star, was it? I forget. But I guess it would be the same way as that, where I don't think that gate had a specific designation. It was just, like, a different... Rhyme Star, that's what it was. Yeah, okay. Yeah, no, that makes sense. That is enough then, Brad and May. This is where you stop. You have not crossed the line. Before I show you the way, you may back down. Abandon all hope, ye who enter here. Can't stop me, because I can't read. I assume this is this is going to be the Epona fight. All extortions are in here. Exhortations? Red and May, what gave you the resolve to fall into this humiliating trap? I don't know that I'd call it a trap. Epona, I can rest easy now that you're here. Now I know. The day I die, my journey to the deep end are connected. In fact, they're one and the same. You still don't understand my pain. It is restraint that keeps us safe. People stay alive by limiting what they know. Thirst for the unknown has brought this era to an end. I just don't want you to get mixed up in it. No need to talk in riddles, Epona. This isn't complicated. In reality, you can't see my destiny at all, can you? The real prophecy is that if anyone makes their way to the deep end, you must strike them down. But it's not impossible to escape like you said it was. Even if you are special, I don't believe in fate. And I don't believe you're invincible either. Ouch. Well put. Though thou exalt thyself as the eagle, and set thy nest among the stars, thence will I bring thee down. Why put yourself in such danger? I've been here too long. It was necessary. So courageous and determined, fighting against everything you disapprove of. So spirited, as great as all humanity and all its deeds. So boring. My apologies, May. You still disappoint me. Only I see fate, and only I can fight against it. The others, they think they rebel against fate, but they're simply playing a role. I thought you had truly brought change to the Elysian realm, but I was wrong. And so, I entered our little test run. But before I send you down the right path, I have to point out some of your mistakes. I can see fate. There are parts I hide from you, but what I said is true. It's a pity I can't show you, but your fate is cut short right here. That much is certain. Perhaps our destinies were cut short after crossing paths. I see nothing after this, only silence. I can't see why, and it makes me curious. My curiosity drove me,
私
and
は
I
な
found
あ
an
なたは
answer.
ここで
Are you
私
going
を
to
殺すつも
kill
り
me?
そうでもない
Not really. More like
メイ
erasing
の
you,
存在を抹
or
消
rather,
するか
erasing the Elysian
アホ
realm.
者は
Only I
私
can
だ
do
け
the
がで
latter,
きる
but I haven't had a reason to
けど
yet.
メイ
Fate has driven you
運
thus
命は
far.
ここまで
There
進ん
is no other choice.
どうやらあなたはもう
I
一
think
つ
I'm
の可
forgetting
能サポニ
something.
ア
What would happen
Moshi.
if I
だ
erased
そ
you?
れが
Just another mistake that I had
まだ
gotten
い
to
いだあ
yet.
なたの知っているよ
As
う
you
に
know, I tried to change my
最初
destiny and failed.
私は運命を
It's
変えようとし
inevitable.
その後
I then
私は
tried
戒律
disciplining
で人
humanity
々を
to
変え
change the path they were on.
彼らの行
All
く
for
道を
naught.
変えようと
Human
した
behavior is immutable.
最後
I finally tried
私は人
isolating
類を
people
隔絶した
so
個
they
体
could be
にしようと
complacent
した
about extinction. But
互い
humanity
に影
cannot
響せ
stand
ずあの
loneliness.
時
And so, I gave up all hope,
私はあらゆる希
just
望
like
を
you,
諦めた
unable to change a
で
thing.
もね
But you have
Ne.
traveled between life and death, and
あな
still
た
don't
様あの瞬
comprehend.
間が来る時
When that moment finally
人間は
comes, humanity will become
生死を諦め
enlightened.
あなた
You
また
found
新
a
たな
new
方向性を
direction,
その通り
correct? Before the shroud
死
overlapped,
が
I
訪
thought
れる前
there was still one
私
direction
はあ
left,
ることを
one
思
I
いつ
had
いた
thought
も
impossible.
しもある世界で
If I somehow became the world,
私が天地と
became
なり
fate itself, then
運
maybe
命
I could
自体に
change
なっ
things.
たあなた
You? Even if it's
全ては
already
決
been
まった
decided, I'll still pray for
最後
you.
のチャンス
This is your last chance. Please turn back.
もう役に立たない好奇心を抑
Please
えな
rid them
さい
of this pointless
ここ
curiosity.
まで
Seeking no, I wasn't able to read it all. That is it.
どう
Miss
しても
Ryden,
そうするとい
you
う
broke no refusal.
私が
I shall put an end to this awry path once and for
完
all.
全に断ち切りましょう
Yeah, you do that. I have a dragon.
その執
I
念
don't like that my remorse meter is low, increasing.
強風よメイ
Miss Ryden,
これは
this
私
is
が
why I'd rather not
見
be
えない
able
方
to
がいい
see.
と思った理由束縛があなた様の
Binding
以
cannot
前
correct
を
your
呼び戻
mind.
せないのなら
God, her bobbers are bigger. Oh,
私は
I have no choice but to inflict pain upon you. Ooh, she's got multiple arms now, and obviously the butterfly wings.
ここにア
A
ポリ
pony
オ
is no more. I have given fate its
私
will.
は運命に意志を付与しそしてその威厳に満ちた美
Received
しい名前を
its majestic
手に
name.
入れた雷の律者よ
Pressure of thunder awaken
目を覚ま
and
せ
be saved.
そして救いを手に入れようバットン吠えなさい
I don't actually see her. Oh, I see.
心を蹂躙する
Ravage the heart.
そうだと思うのなら
That is what you
私も
believe, then
潔
so
く
be
認
it.
めましょうあなたの生存のために
From the noble to
高
the
潔
noble
な
to
ものに犠
sacrifice for
牲に
you.
なってもらう
You
に
must first abandon your degeneracy.
グレーシュの贈り
Gritio's gift. You're using it.
ビビたる技
Pathetic.
それ
Why
は
must I hurt your disgrace
一
yourself?
人の律者
So
が
by
洪水の
swimming
中
against
で
the
抗
tide.
う醜
I
い
mean,
姿
does
の
a Hersher ever swim with the tide? All
天
such
候は許さ
are
れ
immutable. With Gritio's help, some of the pony's abilities are temporarily affected.
これじゃまだ足りない
It's not enough.
グレーシュ
The
の助け
Gritio's
は
help
予
was
想外だったけど
unexpected. Okay, so Gritio was helping me. Oh, Raven's here. So, did you miss me?
渡りガラス
Raven? Sorry, I finally convinced Klein. Wait, did you like tie Klein up? Now you owe me another favor, Eris.
今回のことは付けにしておくからな。
With Raven and Klein's help, May's boosted SP, blah blah blah. I didn't need it.
あなたの負けよ
You lost, Laponia.
私たちは本当
Are we
に
really here to
勝負の
determine
ために
victory
こ
and
こに来
defeat?
たと思うメイ。あなたはまだ
Do you
信じて
still
疑わ
believe
ない
in
の
this? Oh. What was that all fake?
ようこそ
May,
身をもって
you've personally come to the
自
deep
身の
end.
書へ。
さっきまでのことは
All the stuff back there, it never happened.
私は
I said it before.
あなたを
I
傷
won't
つけ
hurt
ない。
you.
あの怒りも
And you're
あなた
angry.
の演技
That
だ
was just for show.
あなたの前で
You really think I'd treat
そん
you
な
like
けど
that? But it's
それ
not
は
just a
幻
vision.
覚ではなく
It's the actual future.
今
Ready your
武器
weapon
を
and
手
come
に
at me.
私に近
We'll
づくと
replay what you just saw. And I won't
あ
stop
な
you
た
from
が見た
experiencing
も
it
のが再
again.
現される。
I won though?
つまり
So I've still fallen into the
結構
trap.
な簡単
Without
なや
even
り方
trying,
で
you removed any
起こ
chance
り
of
うるあらゆる
surprise.
不足を防ぐ
You
の
win,
で
Laponia.
さっきの戦闘で
That was just an
私は
exhausting.
かなりの
That
力
was
を消
exhausting
耗
as
し
any
た
real fight. Even if it is
た
an
だの
illusion.
幻覚にして
And
も
if I give it another
そ
shot.
う言わないで。
Don't say that, May. It's not about winning
私
or
あれら
losing.
の布石も
I didn't expect such a setup
確か
either.
何のこと
What are you talking about?
先ほど
The
空
painting
に
in the
現
sky
れ
was
た
by
そういう
Crisio.
形で
In that way, a
あな
part
た
of you
の
was
一部
put
を
into this
戦
fight.
闘の中に
Did
注
you
ぎ
plan
込む
that too?
計画じゃないわ
I didn't plan
偶
it.
然よ
I just made a good
私はただ
promise. I
彼
didn't
女と
understand
の
either
約束を
until I
果たこれ
saw
は
it.
ただの偶然
The series of
どれが欠
coincidences.
けていても
Skip one
ああ
and
い
the
っ
whole
た状
thing falls
況にはなら
apart.
ない
I don't have that much
そう
foresight. Is
な
that
ら
so?
よかった。
Good then.
私に勝って
Defeat. Even
殺した
kill
と
me
し
if
て
you
も
must.
構
But
わ
if
な
you
か
plan on
った
taking advantage of
た
that
と
girl,
え
even if
私
it's
の本
against
心
what her I want,
あ
I
る
will
い
make
は
sure there's
あの
one
子の
less
期
hurter
待
for
を裏
future
切ることに
generations. You see,
そうやってメ
when
イ
you
が正
start
直
telling
に
the
話
truth,
すことで
it becomes easier to stop you. You!
ただの冗談だから
It's a joke. Take it
そう
easy.
緊張しない
We
で
were never enemies, you
ま
know.
だ疑っているのは
I
分
know
かっ
you
ている
have your doubts, but I am different from
私は
others.
確
You
か
still
に
think my
常人と
prophecy was
は
just
異な
a
る
test?
結末は近づ
The
い
end
て
is
いる
near, May. What do you
May.
want to be part of it?
少なくとも
I keep
私は
having
行
doubts
動を
about your
開始した
prophecy with
時
every
は
move I make.
けれどそれと同時
But
に
at the
私
same
は
time,
別
I've
のことを
confirmed
確
something
信
else.
した
What at least you had told
エ
me
リ
about
シア
your
がたと
path.
えすでに決まっている結末が
Even
見
if you
えた
can see the end, the
その過
past
程
can still
は
be
あなたにとっ
changed.
て
You think the
結
ending
果は
doesn't matter?
そう
きっと変えられる
I
と信
believe
じ
it
て
can be changed.
変えられないと
And
して
even
も
if it can't,
私はそ
how
の
I
結
get
果に
there
た
is
どり
up to
私
me.
と仲間は
Me and my
長い
friend,
間策略の
we've
中で
been
踊
stuck
らさ
playing
れ
mind games for
駒の
some
ように
time,
扱われてきた
secretly manipulated by
誰
others.
かに支配され
To
る
be
こと
set up
は
by others
運
is
命
no
に支
different
配
from
さ
being
れ
set
る
up
こ
by
とと
fate.
変えられない結末
We
は
may
あま
not
り
be
に
able to
も
change the final
でもそ
outcome,
れ以前に
but there's still so
私
much
に
I
でき
can
る
do,
そうした結末は全
and
く
that
違
will
う意
give the
味を持つ
outcome
は
a
ずだ
different meaning.
メイ
You know, there was
知っている
once someone that said those exact same
昔
words
あ
to
の
me.
時
She ran with equal
彼女
recklessness
も
to
同
her
じよう
predetermined
に
end.
最初から最後ま
I have
で
never been able to see her fate,
だから
so I assumed things
何
had
か
changed,
転機があっ
that
て
she somehow did what I never
Kedo.
could. But as you
あ
know,
なたも知って
the
いる
ending
よ
was
う
the
に
same, and that once great
結末は変わら
civilization
な
is
かっ
gone
た
without a trace.
それで
So,
あなた
you
は
chose
こ
to
の
continue
古の
looking
楽
for
園
answers
で
here in the Elysian realm. No,
私はあの人
I
の
chose
す
to
べ
use
て
my
を覚え
blessing
ることに
to
した
remember her
あの
entirely.
人の
I
命が
made a record of every point our
私と
lives
交わる瞬
intertwined,
間をすべ
going
て
over
記
it
録
for
し
ages. She's either talking about
長い時間
Dr.
の
May
中
or
で
Alicia.
彼女の生き方を
I saw how she
戦い方を
survived, fought,
泥
struggled,
の中で
suffered.
進み
The makeup she wore for her
茨の
final
神そ
banquet.
の人生の
I
中で
found things I'd overlooked in her life.
何に気づいたの
Like what?
今の私たちの
Just
よ
as
う
we
に
are now. The day she stood
あの日
against me, telling me her fate
彼
would
女は
dissolve in
私の
10
そして
days.
14日
In
後
14 days, Eden's new
エデン
clothes
が
for
彼
her
女の
would be
ため
made,
に用意した
and her eyes still had the
新しい
truest of
衣装が
happiness
完成
and
し
hope
た
for that moment. 16 days
彼
later,
女の目に
Kevin's birthday would come,
喜
and
び
she
と
would sing a tune gently as she
期待の
gave
色
him a
が
final
そ
gift.
そ
face.
して
And then she said those
わか
words.
るでしょ
You understand, May. You, both of you
あ
made
な
the
た
final
未来
choice in the
は変え
end.
られなくても
Even if I can't change the future,
たどり着くまで
how
の
I
過
get
程
there
は
is up
自
to
分で
me.
決める
Isn't that something?
けど
But when
そん
hopelessness
などう
befalls
しよ
you,
うもないこと
are
が
you really able to
本
admit
当
it?
私にはわか
I
ら
don't
ない
know. But it's best you
け
continue.
ど
It's better you meet someone like
そ
yourself
の前
than
に
wax philosophical with me. The door! The door can see into your mind! The door can see into your soul! Like
あ
myself,
の人は
she
この
also
10日
had
間
10 days,
あ
huh?
なたの
Oh,
仲
wait.
間だったんでしょ
She also had 10 days,
見
huh?
計らったか
The
のよう
one
なタイミングで
inconspicuously guiding me through
私
this
はこれ
trial. Yes,
やはり
just how she said it.
彼女
You
の言
really
った
don't
ように
disappoint me.
あなたはずっ
Your
と
quest, the meaning of the
古
Elysian
の
realm,
楽園の
the
存
secrets of the
在
deep
に第
end.
13律者
You're
の
ready to see the 13th
そ
Hersher.
こに行く資格を
It's
あな
Alicia.
たはもう
第
The
13
13th Hersher.
資格
Ready to see. Was this
今
all
ま
a
で
test?
私にも
I have my
市場という
reasons,
ものが
but
あ
they're
る
mine alone. I've been waiting for
それだけ
someone
だよ。
like you. Now I've gotten
行
what
き
I
な
want.
さい
Go. She's waiting for you.
彼女
So,
はあな
okay,
たを
the
待っている
traitorness was that she became a Hersher. Might also be that she died.
もう
But
一つ
I
質
still
問して
think
も
that
いいか
Alicia
し
is
ら
alive.
アポリン
Can I ask something,
どうぞ
Eponia? Yes.
さっき私たちが
When we
戦っ
talked just
た
now,
時に語って
you
いた
really
こ
mean
と
what you said
は
back there?
ああいう憎
That
しみが
vitriol?
肯定的な返
My
答を
answer.
したら
You may lose faith in the
Eh,
flame
que-
chasers.
無
Consider
礼
yourself
士の代わり
thanks
に
on Grisia's
So-
behalf. It's true.
私は
I've
最
always
初か
been
ら最後まで
pessimistic about humanity.
人類に
There
対
are
して
those
悲
that
観
deserve
的
to be
だった
erased from existence.
でもあなたは
But
主
you've
観
done
的な
nothing
悪事
evil
に
of
手
your,
を
out of
染
your
め
own
なかっ
will.
私はあなたと
I'm
は
not
違
like you,
う
May.
彼女が離れ
And
たこ
for
と
leaving,
は
I saw the meaning of it
私
all.
に家庭の意
But
味を
as I've
認識
proven,
させた
humanity can never
今
change.
でも
I've always
私
focused
は
on the
結構で
outcome.
も
This
そ
isn't
れ
in
は
conflict with how I've
は
cared
否
for
定の
everyone.
心で抱擁
To
するこ
embrace
と
with
も
a heart in denial is still to
抱擁
embrace.
と変わらな
I'm
い
no exception. I just don't hide
私
it.
にとって
To me, a hero is one that is noble, but sacrifices
高潔な
themselves
も
for
の
the
であ
sake
り
of
な
the
がら
wicked.
自分の守るべき相手
Taking
の
a
中に
stand, even when those you
憎
protect
憎まれ
despise
る
you,
存在
and
がい
you
ると
despise
知りなが
them.
ら
それに対して
You
不
don't seem
満を抱
happy
いてない
about it.
私は
I'm
ヒ
no
ーローで
hero.
はないから
It's just sometimes. I believe that anyone can be worth saving. Alright then. Give a move
さあ
on.
私がした可能性
Remember
の
what I said
話を
about
覚えている
possibilities? The only thing I saved worth passing on is about to be free again. And so,
この
the Elysian
古の
realm
楽園
is
も
about to meet its ultimate fate.
しばし
Let us
のお
part
別れを
ways
しましょう
for now.
私の前で
Before me,
世に
nothing
存在する
existed
造
in
物
this
は
world.
ない永劫不滅な
Whatever
何
can
かがある
last
と
for
すれば
eternity
それは
is settling
私の
inside my
中に
body.
沈んでいる最後の扉を
Open
開
the
ける
gates to the end.
高
A
潔で
soul pure and
純
noble.
真な魂ようやくここに
You
来たの
finally
ね
come.
ではもう一度
Now
自己
then,
紹介を
let's
するわ
reintroduce ourselves.
火を追うが
The
第
second
2
flame chaser,
真我のエシ
Alicia of Ego. Ego.
もう一つの肩書
As
き
for my
は
other
すでに
identity,
分
oh,
かって
that's
るの
her
ね
signet. Okay.
けど本当の
But
意
when
味
you
で
stand before
第
the 13th
13律者の
Usher,
前に来た時ね
how do you
え気
feel?
分はどう
Huh. I'm surprised you're just normal. I expected like big.
雷鳴が来る
Yep. She's a Hersher, and it's whatever she did
全ての罪
is
を
what
洗い流してもらいまし
influenced
ょう
humanity in the current era, which is why the Hershers are different. That's I'm holding to that theory. You've completed Flame Chaser's Trial, Chapter 3. You can still explore the Elysian Realm and investigate the events that happened before the final battle against Eponia. Oh, that's it. Okay, I guess is that then the hook for Chapter 29? Alright, well, let's go. I should then now be able to finish off Alicia, which could be this one. Oh god, she has so many.
すごい
Oh, wow, amazing. Alicia was pinching something with 3 fingers. She raised her head a little and studied the object to the light. What are you doing? It was the huge bomb back in the day that answered the Hersher theories. It was based on like a false premise that I first came up with this theory. Obviously people that have watched like heard me say this, but I first went on this train of thought because her stuff was censored and she was giving me Hersher abilities. Of course, I then found out later that, oh no, her Alicia stuff is specific to the unit that you are using. But it was like, that put me on the track. The way she was talking, the way she said everything, again, the fact that her thing was censored, I was like, I really feel like she's a Hersher, and whatever she is, because of her, like, overwhelming compassion and love as her core aspect, I totally was like, no, she's, like, the Hersher of humanity or something, and she, like, injected something into the future. I was just hard on this the whole time, and nothing dissuaded me from it. I guess so then she's the Hersher of ego, which it still plays into that thing of like the human ego, and whatever she did changed humanity significantly enough to be the difference between the people of the current era and the previous era, because that's also been a revolving theme, that like the current era is different. And we've talked about that, where like love seems to trigger something in Hershers to change them significantly. It happened with Siren, it happened with May, it happened with Senti even, really. It happened with Owl, a Hersher of Stars. Even Hersher of Ice, even Anna was able to like resist it. Domination and Wendy seem to be the only ones that like weren't affected by it, but Wendy is a completely like, she was just in a state of pure hate, and she still had like ego control, and then Domination is a whole different set of things, and then obviously Reason is purely like funded by the care for people. It was, I don't know the full extent, but I know that like Welt Joyce controlled the power like through the care around him, passed it on to Welt, who had the bond with Joyce, who passed it on to Branya, who has this bond with Sela, etc., etc. I knew there had to be something connecting it, and even if it was based on a false premise, everything lined up to it. So even when you took that first block away, I wasn't dissuaded from the whole idea. Now, obviously, we'll get more detail after. I assume in the next chapter, maybe in these. But yeah, no, I'm really happy. My 2 major theories then that I've had through this have both been right. Durandal being the original Kiana, and Alicia being a Hersher. Now, again, we'll see. I'll see how much of that theory actually is true, if she is the one that influenced things into the future. But if she is the Hersher of ego, I thought it was going to be like humanity or love or something. So it lines up with the theory still. What are you doing? May, check this out! I've never seen a treasure this beautiful! May paused a moment and then leaned closer. But before she could catch a glimpse of anything, she heard the girl chuckle. Alicia quickly opened her hand and brushed past the corner of May's eyes. I did it! That's what I call a beautiful treasure! Her hand had been empty since the beginning. Haha, she was talking about May. Alicia, you... I couldn't doubt you. I was right all along. You're not wearing makeup. This gorgeous eyeshadow from you comes from your Hersher powers. Even I envy your natural-born beauty. Envy? Are you trying to say you, a sim, draw eyeliner daily? So, okay. The one thing left is this. Like, again, they'll fully explain it to me, but was Alicia sim all along? And is that one at the end this one? she's talking to me. So either she's watching or synced with Alicia. We know that the Flame Chasers can continue to sync with their people. Because I don't think Alicia is dead. I think that is the real Alicia. But then is this the real Alicia also? And has she just not actually been a sim the whole time? Again, we'll see. I don't know that I necessarily mind answers, but especially if like they tell me in the next chapter, we'll see. But that's my question: is this a sim that is connected to the real Alicia? Is this a sim that the real Alicia has just been watching? Is this the real Alicia that we saw at the end? Is this just a sim and the one at the end is still a sim? I don't know. But I feel like she's still actually alive. Never bring that up in front of Dr. Mobius. But if you want to see me wear makeup, try hard, okay? I only showed up in makeup once in real life. I was so pretty back then. You're pretty now, Alicia. Why was that one locked behind chapter 3? I have to finish everyone to finish Alicia then, huh? Okay, I will do then what I said, where I will record these off stream, and these will be a special like off screen. It'll be a bonus upload to like YouTube. Okay, I will do that before the next chapter because I feel like all this should be done before the next chapter. That will be it for today. I'm very excited to go forward with that. I really like Alicia. I am glad that it definitely seems like we're going to be seeing more of her. This is not the end of Alicia, whether she is the real Alicia or not. Tomorrow we should be back with Key Lockor for a little bit, and then Wednesday we're going to be continuing Metaphor. No idea if it'll be another 12-hour one. It might be. I'm very excited for that game. And then Friday, we have a Pico Park collab coming up with Hope, Freya, and then 2 of Freya's people, which I'm very excited for. Next week, I was gonna say next week we might not do HI3 and I might do Metaphor like 3 days that week. But now I'm really, really excited to continue. So I don't know. I will make that decision later in the week. But yeah, thank you all for coming. And I'll see you all again in the future. Bye-bye now.